Let's go. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're back again. Let me see if my mic works. I'll just restart it. Yep, it works. Making sure, because it can be a pain in the ass. Alright. Let's get some stuff set up here real fast. Good. Give me a sec, guys. I set some stuff up here. Ooh, volume's too loud. An error occurred. Nice. Oh, did my thing freeze? No way. Nice. This thing's freezing for some reason. Let's see if everything works here. Encounters are working good. For some reason, my GameCube thing is kind of freezing up today. I'm trying to figure it out right now. Yeah, it's just freezing up. Give me a sec, guys. Just got a whole bunch of encounters. See if that works. It's showing the bottom screen now. What the heck did I do? What? Right. My computer's... I don't know what's going on today. What a craziness. What a crazy start. Alright, let me see. I think I have no audio for the video game thing, so... Well, I do. I do have audio for that. And for this guy, though, let's see. Property, USB 3.0. Alright. Alright, cool. I think we're good now. That was just a crazy start. But shut up. That was a crazy start. Hopefully nothing crashes anymore. Let's go. Let me fix this real quick. Shut up. Alright. We're good for 3 hours. Let's go. Nice. Alright. I wanted to make sure I kept getting encounters there. Alright, everything seems to be working fine. I just installed drivers on my computer. I had to restart. It took longer than I thought. So that's why I kind of started 12.1, 12.2, the stream. And then that's why everything just went downhill, I guess, because all the drivers kind of like changed a little bit. So my computer just acted crazy for a second there, but we're back. We're back in business. We're ready. I have to like change some settings on my monitor. It's getting just a little dark for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Technology is just like, you know, it's like it's insane. You don't know when it's gonna work for you, when it's gonna just like, you know, I'm pretty good with technology and understanding things, but even with that, computers do whatever they want at the end of the day, you know. If they want to crash, they'll crash. If they'll do whatever they want, man. no matter what. There's always going to be some sort of weird issue that pops up, even if you have everything in order 100%, like still. It's like I've been around the block with a lot of computer problems, so I kind of know what to do. But there was a long time where I didn't know what to do for a while. But you know, I learned about drivers a long time ago, installing drivers, updating drivers, you know, updating your graphics card, device manager, you know, all sorts of things. I just learn how to fix issues, and still with that, you know, there's always some sort of issue that could just arise, and it can just leave you just like dumbfounded, and you're just like, wait, what? I just did all this stuff. Like, you should be running good. I gave you everything you need. Why are you doing this to me? Speak. But yeah, my monitor seems like I have to just change some settings and adjust it. I didn't have enough time today. I had a lot of things I had to do today. A lot more surprises in life. But c'est la vie. We're here. I'm feeling good. We're doing it again. We're shiny hunting. $2,666 shiny. Let's go. Let's go. I kind of like the fractals today. The trippy fractals behind me. It looks super sick. I'm feeling that right now. I didn't want to go with the jellyfishes again another day, so I'm just like, let me just put on some trippy stuff instead. I gotta change it up. Can't be jellyfishes all the time. Even though it's so like tranquil. Like, it's really nice. But this one's really badass. This one gets you a little dizzy, so that's good, right? Sometimes. I probably am going to change my shirts just because it is getting really hot. I don't know why I just put this on, to be honest. It's actually pretty nice right now, but in 1 hour or so, that's going to change pretty fast. It's like, oh, you're feeling comfy? Well, take this. Heat wave. Heat wave attack. Fire spin. Yeah. Yeah. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I've given up. I've opened up these arms. I'll make you take it. 10,555 and 2,666. That's kind of cool. Was not on purpose, man. It's like right there. So hopefully we get lucky today. Don't know what's gonna happen. Still kind of just feel like meh, you know, like there's nothing in me like saying, oh, there's gonna be a shiny today. There's nothing in me saying there's not gonna be a shiny today either. So I'm not being negative or anything. It's just like I feel like blah, you know. That's what it is. It's not being, you know, at all. Like I kind of love doing this actually. I like putting in my time. It's like you clock in, you put in the time, you do the best you can, you know, every day. You do as many counters as you can, and then you go to sleep happy, even though you don't get a shiny, cause oh, no shinies. Dang it. Yeah, even though you don't get a shiny, you know, like you put in some time shiny hunting, so it's still good. It's still such a good thing. Nice. 10,557, 2,667. Nice. It's like... That's gonna change really fast. Because gold version goes way faster than hard gold, so... It was just a little like funny coincidence thingy. Where the numbers, you know, kind of match up in their own different ways, if that makes sense. Or maybe I've been in this garage for too long. Who knows? Who knows the answers of life, you know? I don't. I only work here, man. $10,560. So we're gonna get to eventually, of course today, 10,666. So there's a chance I can get like a cool shiny there. That number. But it doesn't matter what number, honestly, but it would be cool if I get a shiny at a cool number, you know, something really nice. If you're 555, I'm 666. I'm just a tour chick in this small world I live. Torchic looks mad cute. It kind of reminds me of mystery dungeons, like the sprites of mystery dungeons. That's what Torchic reminds me of right now. They kind of look like that. They look nice and cute. Mystery dungeons it's like very easy. Not that easy actually. When you go like in the middle of the game, I think it's kind of like close to the middle. Things get crazy, bro. So it's not that easy, but it is an easy game, so to speak. I really like it just for the fact that it's different. It's a spin-off. It's not a mainline Pokemon game, of course, but like it's different. It has a very cute kind of vibe to it, and it's nice. You're a Pokemon who speaks. You have a human spirit inside of a Pokemon for some reason, but very sick. I like the little story of Blue Mystery Dungeons, which is the same as Mystery Dungeons DX for the Switch. I think it's the same. It's just like revamped. But very sick. I love that. I love Mystery Dungeons. I like kind of like how you collect, you know, you team up with Pokemon instead of catching them. You have to get lucky in that way. I played the DX one, and I got really stuck on it for a while. And very cute, man. I really like the game. Hopefully they do another Mystery Dungeons, because that's another game I would not mind to play again, honestly. If they redo it and make it like really nice and just, you know. I think the best Mystery Dungeons were probably at the 3DS. Super Mystery Dungeons. I think those were like the best Mystery Dungeons, because they made that thing. They put so much into that game, and even the story and everything just looks nice, you know. It looks way better than the Switch one, which is just Blue Mystery Dungeons with a makeover. But yeah, they could always do another Super Mystery Dungeons, like remastered or something. I don't know, but just add some stuff too. I did play some Minecraft with shaders yesterday. I played Java for the first time, and it's hard as hell. If you guys play Bedrock Edition Minecraft and you never played Java Edition Minecraft, dude, it's a big difference. Like Bedrock it's easy. It's so easy compared to Java. I was just trying to kill a cow to eat food because I was just stranded in the jungle, and it took me like probably 20 hits to kill a cow. And I even like made an iron sword eventually, and it still took me like 5, 6, 7 hits to kill a cow. I'm just like, really? What? You have to have like a diamond sword in order to like kill things just a little faster? Because it's ridiculous. In the normal like Bedrock Edition Minecraft, it takes you like maybe 4 hits or something with like nothing, and then with the sword it probably takes you 2-3 hits. So it's crazy. But yeah, it's a difficult, which is good. It's a good thing. I prefer the difficult, like I like it. It's like a challenge. It's like, okay, it takes me this long. Oh yeah, and creepers, they just kill you automatically. So all it takes is for a creeper to be next to you and you're dead. So you need to have armor in order for you not to die. It's unforgiving. And like we did find a village yesterday. We found a village and that's where we ended it off because we're just stuck in the jungle. Oh, by the way, when you play multiplayer in the Java Edition Minecraft, you don't spawn next to your partner, by the way. They spawn you in a random ass location, and either you or your partner have to like travel around the world in order to just meet up with them. So it is insane, man. I think you can use commands, which I didn't use commands or anything, but I think you could use commands to kind of like get things done. I just didn't use it. But yeah, like I'm starting to get to know about Java Minecraft and all the like uniqueness and differences it is from like Bedrock. But it was pretty cool. I had fun. It was alright. It was just very difficult at first. You gotta definitely do a lot. I should have grabbed some water. I just have black coffee in front of me. That is all. Not shiny. So today we will be getting to 11,000. So that's a thing. 11,000. I don't know if we're gonna get to 3,000 in heart gold. Maybe. We will see. But we are getting to 11,000, which is nuts. And then I'll be 1,000 and something away from my world's. It's not my world record, my personal record of how many encounters I had shiny hunting a Pokemon. For Snorlax, I had 12,000. 12,000 encounters, but at the same time it took me longer to get those encounters, so even if I passed 12,000, Snorlax is still harder, you know what I'm saying, because it took longer. I was doing only 300 encounters every day with Snorlax, so it took me like 4 or 5 days to reach 1,000, and for Pokemon Gold it takes me 2 days to reach 1,000, so you know, you can do the math. It's like double the work for Snorlax, so even though I do pass my encounter thing, I still worked really hard for Snorlax. And it was just one game the whole time, too. It wasn't 2 games. So, yeah. Yeah, when I started the stream today, I just updated my drivers and started the stream, and then all hell broke loose. Like things started crashing left and right, so I gotta make sure my computer is good after the stream, because like it took me like about 8 minutes to get everything going. It was kind of crazy, but everything's running good now, thank God. But I was just like, oh no. I had to like start like the stream about like 2-3 minutes like late, just cause I was updating the drivers and they're taking a little too long. Pain in the arse, but everything seems to be good now. Crazy, you know, some days you just wake up and your computer starts giving you problems for no reason. Today was that day for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust some settings on my monitor. I think there's like an auto brightness feature too. That it has like a little sensor and it knows when the room is dark, so it kind of dims it for you. So for some reason that kind of like turned on automatically. It was fine yesterday, so I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna have to look into that too. Computer stuff. Yeah, my screen's just a little dim. That is crazy. Oh no, I went to my bag. Get out of your bag, you fool. There's a legendary Pokemon in front of you. Fool, you fool. Hopefully we get lucky even just this week. We still have 2 more days to go. I usually play a different game on Fridays. Last Friday I played Smash Bros. Melee. So that was pretty cool. I haven't played that game in a long time, and it felt good to kind of relearn things. I was playing with my homie and he was like on another level. Yo, Hoodie, no problem, man, get it. Yep, another day of this hunt, man. Let's see what happens. But yeah, like I don't know if I'm gonna want to play Smash Bros. Melee this Friday again. I wouldn't mind at all, but we will see. We'll see what happens. Once I get closer to Friday, then I will know what to do. You know? So we may not. I do have other games I can play, definitely. I have Oblivion. I haven't started. It's just there looking at me. It would be cool to play that game on Friday. And just like drink skooma. Just get like super loaded on skooma. It would be sick. But yeah, I want to play that game. I got some other games here too I can play. I can definitely play Dark Souls. I can just jump into Dark Souls and kind of beat it in like maybe a week or so, casually. I played Dark Souls so many times, but yeah, it'll be kind of fun. It's been a while, so probably gotta relearn, understand the game, but I played that so much where it's not gonna take me much to relearn anything. Especially Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3 takes too long, even if you know what you're doing. It kind of takes too long to beat the game. Of course, if you put a lot of hours into it every day, you can beat it, but yeah, Dark Souls 2, you can kind of move fairly quick if you know what you're doing again. But yeah, like, I love those games. I think that's the first game I saw on Twitch was Dark Souls being played with a streamer named Lobos Jr. You guys probably know him, you may not know him, but he plays a lot of From Software games. He played all the Final Fantasies and beat it. He played all the Pokemons and beat it. He plays all sorts of games, man. This guy's, he's been around for a long time, but he was just stuck on Dark Souls for a minute. And he was insanely good at it too. He was trying to do the speed running category on it. And that's how I learned how to play Dark Souls, just watching him do speed running and just cheesing the boss and everything. And yeah, that was pretty sick. Yeah, I've been thinking about Dark Souls for a little bit. I'm just, oh man, I miss playing that game. But I definitely got burnt out playing that game for so long. But yeah. I'm still playing Elden Ring right now. Supposedly there's another DLC coming out. Night Rain, I believe. So I haven't even downloaded the first DLC or the second. I don't know how many DLCs are out right now, but I haven't even tried those yet. I'm just trying to beat the game super casually, because I've been jumping on like other games mostly, but yeah, it's there too. I have a Pokémon tournament game cartridge for the Nintendo Switch coming along the way. I got it for like 20 bucks or something, really cheap. And I'm gonna play that for the first time. I can definitely play that on a Friday as well. Actually, it might come on Thursday, so I could probably play that game on Friday. Pokémon Tournament. I think that game is pretty dope. I would just like to be kind of like get to know the game and get good at it. Just to be good at that game. So if anybody wants to play against me, I'm like, alright, let's go. I'm ready to throw down. But yeah, that's a game I never like really invested a lot of time, where I just dive in. And it's a Pokemon game, so I'm just trying to plan to play almost every Pokemon game. Almost every like spin-off Pokemon game as well. I already beat Pokemon Rangers Part 1, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, games like that. So like I do like the spin-off games. They're not that bad, actually. You just gotta have to give it a chance. It's not a mainline Pokemon game. It's gonna be different, so you just have to take it for what it is. Of course, there's some that are better than others. Pokemon Rangers is not easy. Like, it is kind of difficult in a sense. It's not crazy difficult, but it's its own thing, man. And you can just destroy your touchpad on your DS. It's like if you ever bought like or you ever seen a DS that's like in really bad shape, and there's just circles on the bottom of the DS touchpad. You know they play Pokemon Rangers for sure, man. That's like a console destroyer right there, that game. But yeah, kind of funny. I still need to play Kingdom Hearts 352 days till 8, or 358 days till 2. It's one of those. I always switch them around. But that game, I heard good things about it. Of course, you're not gonna get like the PlayStation 2 graphics of Kingdom Hearts or even the PSP graphics, but it is well made. I mostly just want to play for like the nice little story. They did do a remaster on the PC, but the funny story about that is that they were planning to make the game again, a remastered, for the little package of the PC release or whatever, and they actually gave up on it, and then they ended up just making a movie, like a long ass movie. When I first bought the Kingdom Hearts like 2.5 package thing that comes with other Kingdom Hearts games, they included that game, the one for the DS, and I was just like pretty hyped. And I played Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time, and then after that I wanted to try that game out on PC. I'm just like, oh hell yeah, I never tried this game out on PC. So I legit play the game, and it's just videos after videos after videos, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna be patient. I'm just gonna watch the intro videos, and I kept watching for like an hour and something minutes until I found out that everything is just a movie. There's no gameplay. You're just watching, pretty much it's just all the cutscenes of the game, and it's just kind of remastered, and that's what you get. That's the game itself for the PC. It's just a movie. So I looked it up online and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way they did that. And the thing is, they don't advertise it as, hey, you know, this is just a long ass movie. This is not a game. They just advertise it like, oh yeah, this is in there too. 358 days till 2 is in there too, in this package. So I got swindled so bad. A lot of people got angry at that too. And supposedly, the thing about it is that like they had to work too like harder than the other games just because that game was kind of simple. It was made for the DS, so they had to put more work into it, from what I read a long time ago. But that was very disappointing, man. Yeah, like I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of like a letdown. The graphics look amazing, but some of the gameplay and the mechanics are kind of like hit and miss, like more miss than hit. I did see kind of like the end game, kind of like missions or whatever. When you get to the end of the game, it does get better, it looks like. So I did get the game a while ago, and I still want to like finish that too. I just gotta set like a list of priorities of which games are like worth beating first, because there's too many, man. And I've replayed these games multiple times, but I just never beaten them on different consoles. Ms. Bro, what's up? How's it going? How's your day? Thank you, man. Shiny luck to you too. Are you doing Mewtwo? Hopefully something happens this week. I'm not expecting anything to happen today, but I'll take it. I'm just making dinner at the moment. Not done in a couple days. Okay, no problem, man. Sometimes you gotta take a break. Yeah, we're gonna get to 11,000 today. It's insane. Oh man, the ads. Bloody hell. Every time I talk. Damn, bro. We can do a battle royale now. But yeah, today, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna play a little Smash Bros or something. Some Melee. But yeah, it's getting really hot, so like, when I do hang out in the garage, it gets too hot in here, so it's not like fun to be in here unless you have some sort of like fan on blast. And even the fan being on blast, the heat is so strong it just penetrates through like the garage door and all that stuff. So I weather sealed this like garage pretty well, but still, man, it gets pretty hot in here. It's kind of nice right now, but that's definitely gonna change. No. That's my Typhlosion. On Heart Gold, well, on Soul Silver, of course, and Heart Gold, like, Typhlosion's purple. I just like never noticed that, or it's been such a long time. Because I do have another shiny Typhlosion on my Soul Silver. But I did not know he was purple. Like, or it was cool to remember that he's purple. I'm like, oh, nice. That's right. Completely forgot about this. Not shiny. Not shiny. You're not good enough. Get away. You're ugly. You're not pretty enough. You don't sparkle. You're not a Pokemon of mine. Away. Back then when I was a kid, just getting a legendary Pokemon was amazing for me. Just acquiring this Pokemon, I would throw the Master Ball. It wouldn't even be shiny or nothing. I'll just throw my Master Ball at a legendary Pokemon and I'll just be like the happiest kid ever. And I'll show off to my friends and all that stuff. But when you get older, it's just not good enough, man. I didn't even know about shiny Pokemon. I always talk about this, but I didn't even know about shiny Pokemon when I was younger. I didn't even know they existed. And I played multiple gameplays of like Pokemon. Like I would reset the game and play a whole nother game just for fun. And I would not see a shiny ever. But yeah, now that you're older, you're just like, dude, it's shiny or nothing right now, seriously. And people go overboard too. It's like they don't even stop there. They want a shiny, but they want the exact nature that they're looking for. They go overboard, man. Like there's this guy named I'm a Blissey on YouTube, and that's pretty much what he does. He like I was seeing him play Scarlet or Violet. I don't know which one he was playing. I think it was Scarlet. And he was trying to get this Pokemon, and he caught probably like 5 or 6 or 7 shiny versions of that Pokemon, but it wasn't the one he exactly needed. And I think he was trying to do some sort of exploit as well on top of that. And he's like, okay, yeah, that's number 7. That's not the one we want. We got to keep going. And he just keeps going. I'm like, dude, that's freaking insane. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, like, for me, I'm not looking for an exact nature. It would be amazing to get lucky and get like a perfect nature for this Pokemon. But if it shines, that's all I want. I just want a shiny, purty looking Ho-Oh. And I'm happy. But it takes this long in older games to get a shiny versus Scarlet and Violet, which is more doable, definitely, because they're in hordes. You know, you're not just seeing one encounter, you're seeing like 6, 7 of them just in a horde, and they're all like bunched up, so it's like not bad to shiny hunt at all. I think for Heart Gold, I'm not sure if you can get a shiny charm, but like I'm pretty sure you probably could in Heart Gold. But I'm just trying to get shiny Pokemon before that, man. Like that's the sucky part about getting shiny Pokemon after you beat the game, post game and everything, because there's not much you can do unless you transfer those Pokemon over to another game. But you know, you're just rebattling people. You already beat the Elite Four. You already beat like all the extra gym members in the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like Kanto area, whatever. So it's just like you're just there, which is shiny Pokemon. It's kind of cool to, of course, like collect them and just see which ones you want to get and just slowly collect them. But for me, I really do like just catching shiny Pokemon before beating the game, because you can beat the game with the shiny Pokemon, which is better. It's more worthwhile, you know. But yeah, after this, I'm going to Porygon in Fire Red, and I'm gonna beat the game with a whole shiny team. So That's gonna feel amazing. Do 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 do. Let's do a battle royale. All right, it's a battle royale. I played Fortnite yesterday. I played one match. Ooh, at the same time, nice. I played one match. I did pretty good, man. I didn't do as bad as I thought I was gonna do. And I got some good kills. But yeah, it's been a minute. It was kind of fun to jump in though. I told my girl like, hey, you wanna download Fortnite? Maybe we'll play that too. She's like, no, I don't want to play Fortnite. I'm like, okay, that's cool too. No problem. It's like you know, you do get burned out in games because I get like that too. I was telling her, no, I don't want to play Minecraft. And then, you know, she ended up sucking me into Minecraft, playing those games again. Nice Pichu. Not shiny. So, they're selling like Pokemon plushie toys that are like life size. They're the actual size of the Pokemon, and that's a thing now. And I think people are gonna buy those like crazy. I think the ones they release or they're going to release is the like evolutions, and they're like life size. They're like laying down. All of them are just like laying down chilling. I just saw that like on the little Google News thing, since like they know I like look up Pokemon shit, so they know what to sell me. They're like, check this out, waste your money on this. I'm like, oh damn, that's kind of cool, but I'm not gonna waste my money on that. If it was like a Snorlax or something, oh my god. But a life-size Snorlax will probably cost like $500 or something, because that thing will be huge and it will take up space. You could probably use it as something to lay down on or something, but that would be sick. Or Gengar, I'll probably get the Gengar one. But life-size Pokemon plushies, that's like insane. If they keep making those, man, dude, they're just gonna keep making crazy money, bro. Like, most of the streamers you watch on YouTube and Twitch who play Pokemon in some way or fashion, doing whatever they do, you can see they have like a ton of like plushies behind them. Just imagine life-size plushies now, like, oh my gosh. My plushies are just like laying down on the left corner there. I got like 4 or 5 of them or something. DJ, what's up, DJ? Congrats, bro. You got 2 shiny Golbats today. You're insane, bro. You just keep getting Golbats and Soul Rocks. You should just give me one, man. Let's do a battle royale. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. So this is day 23, I believe. We're getting close to a month with Ho-Oh, so take all, bro. Take them all. You're just sick of them, right? Damn. Dude, I want a shiny hunt a Golbat or Zubat eventually. I want to get a Crobat. Crobat is sick, man. You gotta check to see if you have any good natures. Good nature Golbats. Because it would be worth it, man, to keep one. Like in your team. But it's up to you. I think Crobat has like insane speed. He's just like a fast Pokemon. I won. I don't know how much money I have. I gotta check what's in my bank account. I have 2 brown pennies to my name. I got 59,000. Nice. Don't want to see any bats anymore. Understandable. You're gonna get that bag on soon, man. I promise. Don't give up, man. Just don't give up. At least you're getting shiny Pokemon. That's a good sign, bro. That's a really good sign. Nice. Shahoo. Bet some money. Be the first one to bet some money in the start of the day. Well, it's been kind of like an hour, but yeah. Let's bet some money. There's nothing like gambling in Pokemon. Let's go. $10,666 and no shiny, man. Dang it. Block. Nice. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Let's do a battle royale. I need to make like commands so these battle royales can start automatically for me. Yeah, I just misspelled it too, you see? Human error. I'm just a human in this world. I'm just a human. Black, let's go. I just won another thing. I'm actually making money now. Let's go. When is your older brother getting back on? I don't know, man. Actually, I saw like old pictures of me with my beard and I look rough, man. So I think he's not coming back for a long time. Maybe when I turn 40 or something. And then I'll just let it grow again. What's up, Dark? Yeah, like, I mean, I could grow it and just like trim and make it look nice, because that's one thing I didn't do. I just never trimmed it. I didn't do nothing to it, so I could actually make it look nicer. Doesn't mean I'm gonna look better, but yeah. You're on a break? Nice. Yeah, I'm still on this, man. We're gonna get to 11,000 today. It's insane. We're in day 23. 23 streams, so like we're reaching a month already for this hunt, so I've been here for a while. No hair challenge, man. I'm good. My hair turns like, it gets worse and worse. It turns into like a little afro. Yeah, I may be just starting a new job soon, so definitely can't do that. But we'll see. I do want to do challenges, but don't want to do anything too crazy, you know? We will see though. No, like stay bald? No way. No way, man. I'm good. That's too much, man. That's too much just for a shiny. I will do probably anything else than that. That's just kind of like super extreme. I would do it for like money. If someone were to give me like 10,000 or something, 50,000, I'll be like, okay, let's go. I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't flinch. $10,000 bald. I would do it. I would do it, man. I would do it, man. I would not care. I'll do it for free because it's just hair. Unless, why going bald already? Yeah, unless you're going bald already, yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks. It takes long to grow your hair. I did shave my hair like really short, and it took a long time for it to grow, and yeah, it kind of looks weird on me. I guess some people can pull it off. You know, they can pull off the like bald look, but I don't think I'm one of those people at all. So I don't have that good shape head. I got an egg shaped head. I would probably like dye my hair for a challenge or something, but I won't cut it all off. That's just crazy. Battle Royale. Have you been playing No Man's Skies or any games lately? I have like a buddy of mine's on Steam, and he plays No Man's Skies. I always see him going online, like every day. I don't mind cutting my hair off because I've done it before, military, and just because I felt like saving money. Cheaper to be bald. Is it cheaper to be bald? Unless you're using like hair products, right? You're not really playing. Alright. I don't use any hair products. I just like use my hand to comb my hair. So I don't think I waste money having long hair. I mean shampoo. If we're talking about shampoo and stuff, then yeah. I can see that. Yeah, if you're in the military, for sure, like you would feel definitely used to it. Yeah, just buy stuff to cut my hair, clippers. Okay, I just have like a machine and stuff, like, oh, to get haircuts in general. That too. You can always let your hair grow, you know, you don't have to cut it, but I get what you mean. I usually cut my hair here at home. Like, I just do the sides, and my girl helps me out, so instead of having to pay someone to cut my hair. Dude, every time I go get my hair cut, they give me the weirdest haircuts. They give me this weird look, bro. Like, they don't know how to cut my hair. I've been to many places, and I'd rather do it myself. It's been a long time, bro. It's been years since I go to somebody. I've never liked getting my hair cut. Ever since I was a kid, bro. I never did. My mom told me a story where when I got like my first haircut, it was such an extreme thing for me that I just threw up. And like, I never changed. I have a simple haircut and I go to just one person. Nice. They kind of know what to do. Nice. Yeah, I just use the machine. I just do like my sides. And then, you know, that's pretty much it. You can cut the top of the hair. There's like YouTube tutorials and how to properly cut your hair like the right way, and it's mad easy. And we've been doing it for so long that we kind of became like kind of good at it. So yeah, I do save money on haircuts. Not shampoo, but I save money over the summer when there is a long break. Nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, other than cutting the hair and all that stuff, we do save money just like cooking at home, eating healthier. I've been eating like potatoes, so you know, we've been cooking at home, just making simple things. So we save a lot of money doing that too. Honestly, when you buy too many snacks at home and all that stuff, yeah, you enjoy it, but like it's unhealthy and you feel like crap afterwards. So it's kind of better to save money and then just eat healthy and just make more money, you know, and then enjoy yourself. Like maybe once in the week, once in the weekend you can go out and just like, you know, go to a restaurant. But yeah, I don't bother with haircuts over the summer unless I go to Mexico because it's super cheap, so I'll get a haircut every 3 weeks or so. Oh, really? Nice. That's pretty sick. Hell yeah. What else, like, is there to do in Mexico? Is there, like, what do you do for fun? Because I know a lot of people take trips to, like, Mexico and, like, you know, they have fun over there, but I don't know what's over there. Just eat food? Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mexican food is the shizzles, my nizzles. Is the bee's knees. Go to soccer games at local parks or the home team. Nice. Hell yeah. Chill with your family. You're like, oh yeah, my family too. I got a family, that's right. No, that's cool, man. Your family's in Mexico? That's sick. Oh, the ones that live over there. Okay, I get you. I got some family in Puerto Rico. I got some family in New Jersey. Got some family up north, Florida. My family's kind of like spread everywhere, man. I even got family in China. So, legit. My mom's sister's daughter lives in China and her kids speak Chinese. They're like fluent. It's kind of crazy. I just never been there. $10,700. Let's go. Let's go, shiny. Please, pretty please. Nope. It's just a dirty turkey. It ain't special. The dad's side mainly over there. My dad's 3 other siblings live over here, but in 6 in Mexico plus the parents. Damn, you have a really big family then, for sure. Nice. 3 other siblings live over here, but 6 in Mexico plus the parents. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I got somewhat of like a big family too. Definitely not a small family. But yeah, we're kind of... I got family everywhere, man. Plus their kids. Plus their kids and their kids. The kids of their kids, and yeah, it never ends. A big family, man. Exactly, right? We're at that age where... Like, my sister has kids. I'm not planning to get kids anytime soon. I mean, things could happen, but yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. We just multiply. 4 generations already, man. Damn. That's insane. Yeah, my dad and my mom, they're already grandparents. And they're like, they live close to my sister, and they just, you know, watch over the kids, and they're grandparents already, man. Like, time goes by super fast. I got 2 sisters, 1 stepsister who has like 3 kids. And then my like 100% sister has like 2 kids right now. I'm the only one who doesn't have kids. I have no spawn. I just have cats, man. Kids is just a big responsibility. Like, I think I'll get too stressed out having kids. I think I'm good, bro. I think I want to just do more things in my life, and you know, it's crazy. I know my ass wasn't easy to raise. I was a crazy child, so I'm not looking forward to see another me, a little baby version of me, because yeah, I'm gonna be cute for a little while, but then I'm gonna get on my own nerves. I know me, bro. I know me. If I birthed a child, that child is gonna be crazy. Yeah, as a kid and like growing up, bro, as a teenager, I was just doing all sorts of things, man. Great grandma, I remember my great last time I saw her was when I was 5, or least last time I could remember. Oh, you haven't seen your... That's the last time you remember, right? Great grandma? Damn. I saw my great grandma too when I was like very, very young. And then, yeah, I had my grandparents. And my mom's side, my grandparents are sadly gone. You know, they passed away. But on my dad's side, I do have 1 grandma, and my grandpa passed away. So, kind of sad. It goes by pretty quick, man. Yeah, my dad was second to last, so yeah. Get you, man. Kind of crazy, man. Time goes by pretty quick. Yeah. We get old pretty quick, man. Yeah, I haven't seen most of my family. Took a while to arrive, so I didn't have much time with my great. Okay, I get you. Yeah, I haven't seen most of my family in a while. They kind of live far, so they do get-togethers, and then, you know, they have little festivities and stuff to get together and be with the family, but it gets harder every year, I think. My older cousin had more time to hang out with her. Okay. Yeah. Crazy. Battle Royale. Let's go. Yeah. Older cousins, I mean, they're like 5 ahead of me. Damn. You're like the youngest one. That's kind of like me. All my cousins were old, and I was like the youngest kid in the family, kind of. And all my cousins were the older ones, and they're already doing shit in the streets, and you know. And I was just still a little ass kid. All right, man. Take care, man. Good talking to you, bro. Have a good rest of your day. 2,777. Let's go. Shiny? Question mark? Question mark? No shiny? And we kind of got like the same numbers too, kind of. 10,717, 2,773. Kind of got there. Kawink-a-dink. Not shiny. Not good enough. You're ugly. Get away. I wonder, like, if you were actually in, like, the Pokemon universe, it would be so difficult to shiny hunt. There would probably be, like, less than 1% people out there that would actually, like, travel around the world to look for a shiny Pokemon. Because it's not like you're soft resetting. If you're in the Pokemon universe, like, you legit have to walk your ass and find a shiny Pokemon. You gotta, like, travel the world. You gotta have money to just go and just, you know? And it's worse than going and trying to find, like, a legendary Pokemon. So just imagine how difficult that would be. It's worse than that. Dang. And people, like, in the movies and all that, they're just, like, traveling forever. It's Major Bill. What's up, man? 10k encounters, bro. We're gonna get to 11k today, so yep, it's still going, man. I'm still here. I'm present. It's crazy, man. Not giving up though. Gonna keep doing it every day. It's kind of nuts. Yeah. Yeah, like, we may surpass 12k. We may surpass it too. What do you mean? In total? Oh, well, they're different Pokemon, so I don't count it. I get you. I get what you mean now. I get what you mean, but, like, you know, it's different Pokemon games, so, you know, like, goddamn, give me a sec. Bad. I kind of shaved, and I am bleeding still, so I need to buy new razors, man. You can probably see a blood spot right there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bleeding my own blood on stream. That's how hardcore my streams are. Sometimes I bleed, man. It's a thing. It's a party trick that I do. But yeah, I don't count it. I just like, because I pretty much started. This is like an extra. It's a bonus too, you know. I kind of started the hard gold after like in the third week or so of hunting regular gold version. So like, this is definitely a bonus more than anything. And this is kind of it, like, I like to think that it kind of helps me with the chances of like getting a shiny Pokemon faster, which it could be true. I have better chances, but not really. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. I'm trying to get to Porygon, bro. I'm trying to get a Porygon, and that's gonna be fun to get that. And I'm trying to get the shiny Pokemon on Heart Gold more than I want to get it on Gold version, because this is the game I want to play the most. I'm still gonna like get both of the shiny Pokemon in each game, but yeah. Let me do a battle royale. So have you been shiny hunting lately? You caught anything new or playing any different games? Not shiny, get out of here. You're not good enough. You're ugly. Throw stone. I love how like when you go to the Safari Zone, you legit throw stuff at Pokemon to keep them there so you can catch them. That is like the funniest thing, bro. And the thing is, like, we haven't seen Safari Zones, right? After these old generation Pokemon games. And I think they probably changed it up, because throwing crap at Pokemon, that's like legit abuse. That's legit abuse, bro. But then in general, if you think about it, you're battling with other Pokemon, which is abuse too. It's like in the real world that can be equated to dog fights, chicken fights, you know, things like that, rooster fights. So if Pokemon were real, that would be straight up underground stuff right there, like battling Pokemon with Pokemon. They kind of get away with it with like, oh, it just fainted, but like, you know, they don't really die, but they do die because you see cemeteries in Pokemon games. But legit, if you were to bring Pokemon to the real world, that would be considered illegal to fight. Because legit, if Pokemon did battle each other, especially strong Pokemon like this, like legendary Pokemon, whatever, they will legit kill each other. For reals. If a water type throws water on like a Charmander, like it's dead, bro. Once its flame goes out, it's just dead. So it's gonna be mad illegal. They can get away with it because it's a cartoon, and yeah, it's pretty. It's, you know, it's fun. But legit, bro, if this was real, this would be the hardcore truth and world of Pokemon. Underground Pokemon fights. People will be betting money, you know, doing illegal stuff with Pokemon for sure. People would be eating. They already eat Pokemon in like the games. They already eat Slowpoke tails. So legit, if Pokemon were real, it would be kind of like a delicacy. It would be like a whole market about eating Pokemon and rare Pokemon and all that stuff. You know, the rich folks will want to eat like a shiny Pokemon that will cost them like a whole bunch of money to get their hands on. I'm telling you, man, if Pokemon were real, it would be so illegal. Like everything about Pokemon would be so illegal. It's like, even in the games, they kind of use Pokemon like Machamps just to like carry around their storage, like moving truck, and just like helping them move boxes and stuff. That's slavery, bro. That's legit slavery right there. They don't get paid. They probably just give them some food, but that's messed up. If Pokemon were free and they had free choice and everything, they wouldn't be capturing them in like Pokeballs. That wouldn't be a thing, because why capture if they're willing to go with you? Actually, when you throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon, it changes their mind. It kind of like legit like brainwashes them to like you. Because why need a Pokeball if you can just like befriend a Pokemon without it? And they can just follow you by choice. When you throw a Pokeball, they go in there and it takes them like a while. They kind of resist and try to like get out of there. But once they can't, they get weak and that's it. They just like, oh yeah, I like this guy. They just brainwash me. It's kind of funny. Like, you can't think too hard about Pokemon because the more logic you try to put into the world of Pokemon and how everything works, the more questions you're gonna have, and the more it's not gonna make sense. So it's a dark place, man. Even on the Pokédex, if you read Pokemon's Pokédexes, they legit kill children and all that stuff. So, you know, that's Pokemon, bro. In its essence, it's super dark. That's probably why I like it. Because it's just hardcore as hell, man. Like, what's that Drifloon? Drifloon carries children in the sky and drops them. You can legit look up the Pokédex on Google, whatever you want to do. You're gonna see, man. Most of the Pokemon do be killing people and stuff. They do be doing things like that, man. They does. I'm just kidding. But it is true. When I first got into Pokemon, I started playing the Game Boy Advance games. I did read the Pokédexes, and they're super dark, man. You'd be surprised. I'm pretty sure they don't have those things in like modern games now, of course. But Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy Color games, hell yeah, they had a dark factor into it. And it was super sick. It just made me like it more because there was like a dark edginess to it. But then when you get into like the show, the actual Pokemon show, they make it all rainbows and sunshine, you know, for the most part. There are some stuff that is kind of crazy in there too, but they kind of have like different faces. Like Pokemon has different like faces it shows. In the old video games, it's more like very graphic and stuff, very, you know, very dark. And then in the show, it's just like this happy-go-lucky world. But yeah. If you guys ever played Shin Megami Tensei, pretty much that's just the unfiltered Pokemon. Because Pokemon in its essence is not only portrayed dark, but it is made in the likeness of like folklore like stories of Japan about demons. Oh no, you want to talk dark? The manga. Yo, Indie. Yeah, man, I'm getting deep into it for some reason today. I never read the manga. All I know is that it is made in the likeness of like folklore demons of Japan, and there's a lot of Pokemon that is made in the likeness of the demons of what people saw back in the day, or the little stories, and it is super dark. But yeah, man, I think that's probably why I like Pokemon, but I just hate that, of course, they made it more rainbows and sunshine so they can get more money from kids and whatever. They can't make it too like, you know, PG-13 or whatever, because they're not gonna make as much money. So they kind of like changed, you know, what Pokemon is to make it more like happy-go-lucky instead of dark and what its origin was, which sucks, man, because it's like I would love it, bro. Shin Megami Tensei is based off of like demons and angels, like real things. And so it's an unfiltered Pokemon, like super unfiltered and biblical. And that's what I like, you know. I kind of like the realness of something, you know, its whole entirety, like what its origin was made out of like demons and stuff like that. And legit, when you play the old games, I was just saying that like Pokemon kill children, Pokemon do a lot of things in the Pokédex. It kind of says it. So they didn't have to like portray that so much, but they could have kept like the dark essence of what Pokemon are, and just, you know, just imagine like a goth Pokemon, you know, like a very dark, you know, manga, like not manga but anime show of Pokemon that's like dark and like hardcore, you know, for like adults. I would love that, bro. I wish I can go into the universe of where that exists and just like embrace that, because that would be so sick. It's more up my alley. I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but if it was way more mature, if they kind of like the Pokemon company kind of like satisfy the old generation like fans that are very old right now, like me, and they kind of just made its own like thing, that would be amazing. Stilts, what's up, my man? How's it going? How's it going, bro? I was talking about how dark Pokemon is. It's kind of crazy because Pokemon were made in the likeness of like old folklore demons of Japan. Like the floating head of a woman that's supposed to be ghastly. There's a lot of things like that. The Kappa, they made things like based off of the Kappa. Like, but it's very crazy. In the old Pokemon like Pokédex games, they do show that like, they do say that like Pokemon kill kids. Like Drifloon, they take kids in the air and just drop them. And then we found out recently there was an even darker side after the leak. After that leak. Yeah, man, it's insane. Like, I think the company itself, they kind of try to go away from that just to make more money with kids, because kids is like a big market for Pokemon, of course. And that's another reason why Pokemon didn't kind of like satisfy us, like the older generation fans. Because if they were to satisfy us, they'll give us a more like mature, a more in-depth kind of Pokemon. We grew up with like, you know, you read the Pokédex and you're kind of blown away. You're like, oh shoot, this is sick. You know, Pokemon do this, Pokemon do that. They like fuck with people, man. They kill people. It's not all rainbows and sunshine, bro. It's like, it's hardcore, man. But it looks like for sure like the company went away from that, and they're just trying to keep their money and their business going. So they're just, you know, other people took over, of course. You know, there's different heads of the company that, you know, make decisions and all that stuff. But yeah, in the end of the day, they're just gonna give us rainbows and sunshine, you know. But that's why I like Shin Megami Tensei, because it's a like unfiltered Pokemon that kind of show like the full essence of what that is. Because Pokemon are demons that you control, same exact thing as Shin Megami. They just don't hide it. They don't hide it, bro. They're real with it. And the difference is, for Shin Megami, they do have like light versions. They have light as like some sort of like element or whatever. They have I'm not gonna say holy. I don't think they have holy, but they do have more things. It's more like more complicated, more complex when you're fighting and you're like recruiting demons and stuff like that. There's like if you catch a certain amount of demons that are kind of like in the same class, they can do like this powerful attack. They all like get together and then they do like an even powerful attack. It's kind of sick. Like if Pokemon were to go in that route, that would be so sick, man. And just like create more of a complex, more adult Pokemon. But it's not about the fans, man. It's not about the fans. But do they shine? No, there's no shinies. There's no shiny, sadly. That's one thing, man. That's true. That's one thing where Shin Megami doesn't have that. They don't have shiny demons or angels or anything. Would be sick. No shinies. But yeah, like, hopefully this new Pokemon game, like, hopefully it's harder, because there's, like, new mechanics through the Legends A through Z. There's new, like, game mechanics where you can move your Pokemon, and you can dodge, like, attacks and stuff yourself. That's pretty sick. Hopefully that works out, and it just becomes a little more harder in general, and there's, like, more... The ranking system is sick. That's really sick to put in Pokemon games, like, ranking system, and... That's amazing. Like, yeah, just make it harder, make it just more challenging. Don't make it too like vanilla and too for kids. You know, there's a lot of Pokemon fans. There's like old ass Pokemon fans out there that, you know, they would enjoy something that's harder and more in depth. You know, like kids are smart, bro. Like, you can create something that's way more challenging and harder, and kids are gonna figure it out, bro. Kids are like the first one to figure out like hard things. No matter what game it is, they will figure it out, bro. Like, there's kids who play Call of Duty and all these games and they destroy adults, so come on. We're not as innocent as you think, Nintendo. I guess it is. I guess it is. Like, I think Indy was about to tell us some stuff, but I never read the manga myself. But that does, like, you know, grab my curiosity a bit. I wonder now. Like, after streaming, I'm probably gonna look up like YouTube videos of like the manga in specific just to see what it's all about. But yeah, in its essence, Pokemon was that, bro. It was based on like these demons that you battle. They're called pocket monsters. You know, they're called pocket monsters. They're monsters. Monsters, in its definition, it's not a beautiful, cute looking thing, you know? It's like dark. Like Pokemon, that's a play on words, right? It's Pokeball and monsters. It's just like two different words put together. So yeah, man. They're monsters. Monsters. Or like Poke could be pocket as well. It could be pocket monsters because that makes more sense. Instead of Pokeball, it's more pocket monsters, which is the actual name of Pokemon in Japan. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, like the older games, that's where it was at, man. Just because they had that darker like side to it. So sick. But everyone's so sensitive nowadays that, of course, they can't do the same thing and they won't make as much money. There'll be probably protests about Pokemon if they did something like that and brought it to its roots. There'll be like a big protest. Moms and dads would be so angry around the world. Their children looking at monsters and demons like, no. I remember seeing the Japanese cards for the first time and it says Pocket Monsters. Yeah, exactly. And if you look up, I don't know if you know this, but if you look up the roots of what was the inspiration for Pokemon, it's like folklore Japanese demons. That's the roots of Pokemon. Even like their names, the names, like some of them kind of are close to the demon names. It's kind of crazy. And I'm pretty sure the Japanese like translation to the Pokemons are like completely different, so they're more like I knew Miltank was evil. Cows are not supposed to sit on their butts like that, man. That's evil as hell, bro. That's super evil, man. That's as evil as you can get right there, a Miltank. The way it looks at you, bro. But yeah, I think Abra is supposed to be like an image of the devil, man. If you look at it, the way it sits and everything. Not just, I don't think it's Abra, but Kadabra. It's all of them pretty much. You can see kind of like a it looks just like the devil, man. Like the way the devil, like they kind of like make him out to be, the way it looks. Yeah. That is not no like coincidence, bro. They're legit doing things like that. I think of course I know for a fact that maybe no, actually I think it was Shin Megami who created things first and Pokemon who came second. I have to do my research, but it's something like that. I think Shin Megami came first, or was the other way around? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Shin Megami who came first. But yeah, everything's a copy of a copy, man. There's no originality, man. Seriously, you can go back in time and whatever seems original to you was a copy of a copy of a copy. Like even music, movies, everything, man. It's a copy of a copy. They got inspiration by some other person and it's in the likeness of something. Nothing's original. $10,800 ho-ohs. So ho-oh is supposed to be the phoenix, right? And what is a phoenix? I think a phoenix is some sort of dark shit too that comes back to life. I know it's mythological type stuff, but like a lot of mythological things in our history that's like mythological, some stuff were turn out to be true and stuff. It's like the Greek mythology, like it's insane because there's a lot of people around the world that kind of have some sort of same history that connects with other tribes, other parts of the world, and it's just kind of like it links together in some sort of way, like dragons. And this is going like off topic, whatever, but dragons, there's history of dragons, of what is a dragon, all around the world in the past, like different parts of the world. So legit, dragons probably existed back in our time. And there's a lot of things, you know, that we don't know about the earth and all this stuff, like the true history, but like, you know, there's a lot of mythological, there's a lot of folklore, there's a lot of like, you know, all this stuff that's not supposed to exist, but, you know, I think it probably did exist back in the past or whatever. Like if you look into mermaids, there might be something that like mermaids were true. There's still people who believe that and they go deep into it. They have some sort of like evidence or whatever that links it to be true. Bigfoot and all that stuff. So it's like, you know, all this stuff, you know, kind of comes from somewhere. It's not original. It's not like somebody made it up. Like it comes from something. I think there's a saying that they said that people are not able to create something original, create something so like super original. I think people, the way the brains work, they only kind of like put things together of what they know. They don't know what they don't know. I don't know if you ever heard of something like that, but I was obsessed with sharks as a kid and the fact that megalodons existed. Yeah, seriously, man. Megalodons are sick, bro. I had a little cousin who was obsessed with megalodons. It was kind of funny. But yeah, dinosaurs, bro. Ancient dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were kind of like pretty much the ancestor of chickens. They had feathers. I don't know if you know that. Dinosaurs legit had feathers on them. And their ancestors, like what we have now are chickens, but it's insane. But yeah, like there's a lot of things, bro, like out there. If you do a lot of research, you're gonna see like some way or another there's a link to that like if you ever seen like Egyptian history and you've seen kind of like the carvings of the wall and all that stuff, there's like humans with like eagle heads, lion heads, bird heads. There's like monsters and stuff. There's like symbols that they use, and then that means something. Like it's insane. It comes from somewhere, you know. Other parts of the world, like the Mayans, they also have their like little like, you know, stuff that their history, and they have like things, bro, all around the world. It connects, and then it all like somehow they all have like they know what's going on, and they more or less have the same kind of thing that they're talking about. I was like really deep into that, and just like, you know, just like learning about that, the history and why it all kind of connects and what the hell's going on. Supposedly Egyptians made humans, like Egyptian gods made humans. That's what like the last thing I heard about when I was just like watching some stuff about that Egyptians like made humans, Egyptian gods, and we're like part of a human, but humans weren't like this. We weren't smart and like, you know, intelligent, able to do a lot of things. They kind of created us and made us better, supposedly. But you can look it up, man. There's like so much things out there. You know, I don't believe everything I hear, but I do like to have an open mind and just like kind of, you know, be curious, have the curiosity, and just like to think of like, oh, what could be real, you know? There's a lot of different things, man, that of course things cannot be true and all that stuff. But like I think man, like human people are just like finding things every day. Like us beings are just finding more about our history. They're finding more ways to kind of like they're producing more technology to kind of like, you know, kind of show us what's really true and whatever. They are like manipulating DNA and things like that. If we can do that, they did that in the past, no doubt. I think they just brought back direwolves by manipulating the closest relatives to direwolves. By manipulating their DNA, they brought back direwolves. Direwolves was pretty much shown in Games of Thrones. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like this ancient wolf, and they're extinct. And so they brought them back, bro. They legit have puppies. A little lab. They got like puppy direwolves. So if they can do that, they can deadass bring dinosaurs back. So yes. I don't know how that's gonna play out, bro. They're playing Jurassic Park over there. Because the next thing you know, it's gonna be manipulating chicken DNA, and then creating their own little theme park of Jurassic Park. That's so like possible nowadays. They can create their own like the biggest zoo in the world that has the most rarest, you know, brought back to life extinct animals. That's super possible, man. Cats and dogs are like ancestors of one animal that's, you know, like cats and dogs are kind of relatives too. So if they find like the ancestor to that, if someone finds the mosquito, we're fucked. Right? Exactly. I'm telling you, man, all this stuff is possible. Like our technology is getting kind of crazy with quantum computers now too. Did you hear about the quantum computers? Did you hear about like that the transportation devices that they're creating already? They're able to transport things. This is all true, man. You can look it up. This is not like conspiracy bullshit. This is like legit. They created a teleportation device that could throw things to like one point to another point with I don't know what. And then quantum computers are just like insane. If you think computers are fast nowadays with like the latest, you know, graphics card and processor or whatever, it's bullcrap. It pales in comparison to quantum computers. Quantum computers are like nuts. They could just do things that regular computers can't. And I can't even explain it well enough, but it's just ridiculous. It's just nuts. Quantum computers are just crazy. That's gonna be the next thing, bro. That's just gonna blow people's minds. We're creating things that are just way smarter than us as people. And we're gonna get fucked, bro. Like AI, you know? Like what's gonna happen with AI? What's gonna happen when they utilize quantum computers? What's gonna happen when, you know, human is enslaved by robots? We're so done, bro. They can probably help us if that's like, you know, that's in store for us, for robots to help us, or the other way around. For them just to see us as like a virus in the earth, because we are killing the earth. So they can just see us as a virus and just eliminate us. Terminator 2 wasn't enough proof, I guess. Yo, seriously, man. And that was before like what AI was, right? Skynet was a whole different thing. It wasn't even about AI. I think. Something like that. But yeah, I don't know, we're treading with weird waters here. Like, I think people are getting like a little bit confident and they're creating things just to create it. They're not really thinking about consequences and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of things. You're changing the balance of the earth, of what nature is, so... And you know, the crazy thing is like the Egyptians did mess with like DNA and all that stuff too. Like there's history of that too. They created they put lions, I think it was like a lion, a dragon, an eagle, or something like that. They put it together. There's history of like, you know, these things put together in one body. There's legit like information about that. So DNA like manipulation wasn't, you know, it was already around. I think the ancient people had more like technologically advanced things than we do, because there's things you just can't explain. It's just too perfect. The way they created some of the pyramids and like some structures and stuff is just way too perfect. And it aligns with like this thing around the earth. All the pyramids are like pinpointing to something on earth, and it's like on a certain thing. It's not there just for because it was convenient. No, they put it there for a reason, and it pinpoints. The Mayan temples, they're kind of like a structure that was built on something too, that pinpoints like a line around the earth. I forgot what it's called, but they're like little pinpoint lines, and they all connect in some way or another. But yeah, man, we're like still very kind of like new compared to like, you know, ancient people. We're just still new. We're still figuring things out. There's a lot of like lost history too. In history there's wars, and wars, what caused like these wars that happen, they ended up burning buildings and libraries and a lot of freaking history that would be so useful for us right now, and probably have like cures of diseases that we don't have. That there's old technology that we have no idea how it works. There is a guy in Florida. He created this little like castle, quote unquote castle. It's pretty small. I already been there. It was right by where I used to live. I think it's called Moon Castle or something like that. But this guy legit created, like, he moved these heavy stones with the use of like science, and he levitated these things somehow. And there's proof. You can go there and like you can see what he created. And it was all because he loved some chick, right? And he wanted to create something for her, like a place, because he loved her so much. And he knew this, like this lost technology. He actually had it. he knew about this lost technology and how to like make heavy things lighter. You can look it up, man. I lived right next to it. And like if you go, like I did see like random YouTube videos talk about it. Like sometimes I'm just like, what? That's so cool. Like this is actually legit. But yeah, there's a lot of like lost technology, lost like medicine, lost everything just because of, yeah. Florida man levitates large boulder, goes to jail for like 5 years. Florida people, man. Florida man levitates alligator. But like deadass, this is pretty cool, man. Like, if only we kind of like had kind of like that evidence, that like just history of like, you know, everything. But we lost a lot of it because of wars, about like people fighting each other, people burning their shit down, and you know, taking over land and all this bullcrap. Yeah, it's crazy. History is nuts, man. And that's from what we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there can be a lot of things we just don't know that could blow our minds, you know? But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Like, it is kind of crazy. They are bringing back things. They're playing God and stuff, and they're just bringing back things, and we don't know how that's gonna affect anything else. It's like, for one example, I think there was a place, I don't know if it was Japan or somewhere, there was a place where they had too many of one animal. So they brought the predator that eats those animals, and they kind of like, you know, they kind of breeded them, and they put enough of them out there. And then after that, that animal took over the land, and that wasn't good. You know, there's too many of the predator animal around. And so, like, you know, when people try to mess with nature and try to, like, fix things, we end up just making it worse. We're trying to, like, you know, balance things off, but we don't know what the hell we're doing. And that's just never a good thing, man. There was a huge library in Egypt that was destroyed during an invasion, supposedly housed up to 400,000 scrolls. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's just one like instinct of like of that. There are so many things that happen like that. Like, yeah, like so much information we lost, so much like you know, human evolution, human like of things we learned, things we went through, you know, just gone, just like that. And of course, after like 50 years, after 100 years, you forget. Humans forget certain things if it's not written down. So equivalent to 100k books, that's insane. And I bet those books were not small either. Those books are not small either, bro. Those books are like huge. They're like thick ass books as well. We are far removed from this conversation, but I couldn't type because I was driving. You should definitely stream Dark Souls sometime if you like it. I'm sorry, man. I just went deep on like a whole tangent. Yeah, Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. I just got burnt out, but definitely, hell yeah. I'll be down to play Dark Souls. If I do get Pokken Tournament, though, this Thursday, I'll probably play that this Friday. I think that'll be fun to do. But yeah, man, like I love history. That's one of my favorite subjects, is history as a kid. Just because history is nuts, man. It is so nuts. And some people don't care about our history, but like that's where we came from. This is how the world was been like getting shaped and formed. It's like, it's good to know something, you know? You don't have to know everything, but it's good to know some stuff. Like, not just, you know, less than 100 years, there's been major wars and so many things that changed the world. That's how like crazy it is. But yeah, man, there's a lot of crazy things happening. We're getting quantum computers. We're getting teleportation already. We're like getting so many things. It's gonna change the world again. Archaeology is pretty nuts. We're making a little discovery every day. Yes, man. Hell yeah. They found a new type of human. Did you hear about that? They found a new type of human. So they're always finding something, bro. It's just we don't have like the advancements like of technology to actually, you know, find more stuff. We're kind of limited to finding things. So, but if only we had those like things, you know, the equipment, the machines, the knowledge to how to like, you know, dig up these fossils and, you know, get more information from like the dirt and all that stuff, man. The Rocky Mountains had water in there, man. There's water in the Rocky Mountains at one point. You can see the levels of water, how it drops on the side of the rocks. Like not a lot of people know about that either, so yeah, but it's crazy. We're finding things every day. There's things like in history books that they just went to certain locations of where they think that it happened. There's shows that legit have people going to different spots in the world trying to find locations of what like these great histories of where it took place, and they find it, bro. They find it, and it's kind of like what's this place called? The lost city of Atlantic that was supposedly in the Sahara Desert. It was the most beautiful like place ever. I think one of the philosophers wrote about that. I don't know if it was Plato or somebody, but they did write that they visited this place and it was beautiful. And then they had waterfalls all over, like surrounding it. It was just on top of water. It was the most beautiful place like he ever seen in his life, and so that just disappeared. But there is like some sort of shape, I think, in the Sahara Desert that kind of like gets close to what he like wrote down about that place. It's pretty sick. So humans have like, they have gone surpassed. They surpassed so much, and then we just go like, you know, we take like 10 like 5 steps forward, and then we take 20 steps backwards because of some shit that happens. But yeah, or it's just natural disasters sometimes too. That happens too. There's a little bit of everything, I think. But anyways, that's pretty sick. I kind of like, when I was younger, I was more into it, and I would research kind of like very odd things that I just wouldn't understand, like, you know, tales and things that a lot of people have seen things, and just like, you know, little conspiracies and stuff. And I was just very into that because, you know, it's pretty cool to just find out that Bigfoot actually exists, and like there was giants and stuff in this world. There's just so many crazy little things that people have evidence and everything like legit is real, and not a lot of people know about it. So it's kind of crazy. You can look up your own information and be the judge. You don't have to believe me, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It's just, this life, man. Life is crazy. Our old presidents were like in a cult. They found bones in the attic of our, I think our first or second president, something like that. They used to do rituals. They're part of this cult. And there's a lot of things, man. I'm about to get some water. We do one more encounter here. We're getting close to 11,000 already. We're right there, so. Give me a sec. Oh, there's an activist I follow closely who's very involved in the Amazon rainforest, one of the most mysterious places on Earth. He also hunting large anacondas. What? That sounds awesome, man. Hell yeah. That sounds super sick. I used to watch this guy that he was looking for ancient treasures that got lost in like the war or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but it was out there, man. I think it was in a Discovery Channel or something like that. But he legit like he has the money. He has like the resources to actually try to look for these buried treasures. And he spends so much money looking for these things. He gets bulldozers, he gets people who can put like pretty much like these little needles on the ground, and it creates like a little kind of like mini earthquake type thing, and it throws like a sensor into the ground to see what's underground. And he can legit, like, he was like hiring all sorts of people just to find these lost treasures. And like I think he already finished his like quest for it was like so many seasons of it right now. I think one of his kids took over what he's doing. I forgot the name of the show, man. I wish I just remembered. But he looks for lost treasures, and it's insane. He goes by with what history, you know, says about what happened, the events, and all this stuff. There's evidence of a 25-footer in the Amazon. Jeesh. Bro, that's bigger than a boat. That's bigger than a boat, man. That's nuts. Yeah, the rainforest is the most dangerous forest of them all. That's the worst forest to get lost in, man. You will die pretty much quickly. Like, it wouldn't take long for you to die in the rainforest trying to survive. That's the place you don't want to be, man. Yeah, there's like a place that it's all made out of gold in the rainforest. I don't know which part in the world it is. I want to say like Colombia or something. But there is a place where there's a treasure, like there's things made out of gold, and many people have tried to look for it and they couldn't find it. They just end up like dying, or they just, you know, give up. They make contact with a ton of remote tribes that have never seen civilization. Terrifying. Dude, that's insane. The worst part of that is that we can like get their diseases that our bodies are not used to, that our bodies can't fight off, and they also could get like, you know, sickness from us, and they can die. We can like pretty much kill each other just by talking and getting close to like contact. Yeah, that's the another thing about like these tribes, and of course they can kill you if they want to. But yeah, that's nuts. We think this world, like we figured it all, but we haven't figured out shit, man. We haven't figured out anything, man, honestly. One tribe uses bow and arrows, and the arrows are like 7-8 foot bamboo shoots. Damn, bamboo is strong as hell. Yeah, that's dangerous, man. Oof. Pretty much spears, man. So giant ass bows, right? Huge bows. That's sick. Hell yeah. I heard about this one guy. Dude, that sounds sick. That sounds really sick. That's dangerous too, man. They know what they're doing, bro. They survive, so they know what they're doing. I remember this guy. He was kind of like, he was brought up with the church. And so his mission was to kind of like bring the Bible and teach the Bible to these tribes that have no access to the Bible and all the stories and whatnot. So you guys probably heard of it. He goes out to this tribe, and basically it's illegal to contact these tribes. It's illegal to cross this water. It was like in a little island, and he crossed the thing. He kind of like made it out there. He kind of snuck his way into the tribes of where they're living at and stuff. And so he was with them. He was trying to talk to them and communicate, and like next thing you know, like they just killed him. They killed his ass. And so his quest, I think before, the night before he was going to go over there and make contact, he did write like a little letter, and he was just like, hey, if I don't get back, you know, just know that like, you know, I just have a strong like sense in me that's telling me to do this. It is my mission to bring the word of God to these people and all this stuff. But they end up just like killing him, man, straight up. So I don't think, you know, making contact with these people, especially you can't communicate any way or fashion. And plus, if they don't even kill you, they're like germs or whatever. You can kill them and they can kill you. So it's just like, it doesn't make sense unless we find a better way. And then it's illegal too, like in the United States, and there's countries that make it illegal for you to contact these tribes. But yeah, they don't know nothing about us. We don't know nothing about them. Like, not a lot of information though. Yeah, they're living in the past, and it's nuts, man. They have a whole way of like surviving in the forest. It's just crazy. But yeah, there's things like that we don't know about, man. There's, who knows what else is out there in the earth, you know? There was this story too about like this this giant, and for some reason it was hiding in a cave. And these people from the army, they you know, they heard like reports or whatever, there's this thing in a cave, blah blah blah. And so there was a giant who was like ginger. He had ginger hair, and these soldiers went over there to see if this is true. They went and they found the dude in there, like this giant, and they ended up killing him. But I gotta like look that up again. I don't have a lot of information I remember about it, but legit it was a thing, man. And of course they found already fossils of giants and everything, so it's like, it's out there, man. I gotta look up these stories and just get more information, but there's a lot of like little stories like that. There's books that they talk about giants and like Indians and giants and all this stuff, and how the Indians were kind of, they knew that these giants existed and they like ran away from them. They ran away from them because these giants were like bloodthirsty. They wanted to kill them all the time. Like some like Attack on Titan shit right here. And like they will try to stay away from them. They'll try to kill them too, the Indians. They got really pissed and they started hunting them down and trying to kill them all because they just kept killing their people. And there's this one lady who heard the stories from her like ancestors, or her grandma, her great grandma, and all this stuff, and she said it's real, and they made like a legit book out of it. And they have like orange hair, the giants. They're like, they're just want to kill them, man, the humans, for some reason, just like that. They eat them. Pretty nuts. They all look like Android 16 without the suit, without the cool green looking suit. They got like orange mohawks. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I love like weird stories like that kind of like show you different things, you know? You're not like, because of course there's so many things like the truth is stranger than fiction. That's like 100% true. And there's so many things we're finding out, and it's like it'll be more crazy for you to think that we're living in this perfect little world where none of this is true. I think for me it's more crazy to think like that than to think that there's a lot of things out there we don't know, and you know, and it's actually in front of us too, like, you know, it's already happening. There's a guy who wrote a book and he predicted a lot of things about like this day and age, about TVs, how people are gonna be like, you know, more inside the house than outside. I remember in school I read like a little story. About like how, you know, in the future people are just gonna be just zoned into their TVs. And they legit have like illustrations of like pictures, and there's people inside their houses just like glued to their TV. And like and that's when I was a kid. That was like 1990 something. So that was a long ass time ago. We were into the TV, but not that hard. We were more outside. I was like a kid, I played more outside than stayed inside the house and did anything. But anyways, there is a story about that and how people were just like zombies. They're stuck in the screen and inside their house, and that the outside world was just like abandoned. There's no noises outside. Everybody was just in their homes. It was just like, it's like we're all just like trapped in there. And it was just a little story, and they kind of made it just more like, you know, kind of scary-ish. I do remember it though, and like I had to kind of like write what I read and all this bullcrap. But anyways, that's what's happening now. And there's other people who wrote books that they predicted a lot of this stuff that was gonna happen now in days, like way back in the past, like 1970s, 1980s. So it's pretty sick. Like there's some sort of like clairvoyance that people have. I do believe in like people who have like a certain clairvoyance to things, who could see things coming and visions and everything, because that's kind of been around for a long time, man. Like Indians, you know, shamans, things like that. Like it's real, man. They get visions, they see things. But yeah, kind of nuts. I kind of like reading all strange shit, man. I haven't done it in a long time, but it just came out of me today. I just started talking about all these things today. Kind of funny. It just came out of nowhere. I apologize for saying too much. They're gonna come after me now. Big brother. No, I was kidding. Tomorrow I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna be like, so everything I said yesterday was a complete lie. I was just joking. Yes, don't take me serious. And there's gonna be two guys in uniforms behind me, making sure I say that. They're gonna be like, yeah, keep playing your Pokemon. Stop saying things. I'm like, alright, I'm sorry. I'll keep doing that, sir. I'm just trying to shiny hunt here. I'm not trying to, you know. Yeah, just keep playing. Yes, sir. I don't know why I feel so goofy today. I'm sorry, man. Too much caffeine, bro. All this crap is out there like so much, man. There's like legit people who have little YouTube channels that are just like pure conspiracy, so I don't think they're gonna come after me. Like, I'm not the first one, especially I'm saying these broken ass stories without a lot of information. So I wish I had like a phonogenic memory where I can just remember everything I heard and just say it, but sometimes I try to retell stories and it's like falling down the stairs. So I can only retain so much, okay? I'm not a sponge. Have you ever seen that thing where I think they did this in school, where they lined up a whole bunch of the students in a whole line and they're all sitting down kind of like in a parallel line, or just like just a line. And so one person all the way in the end of the line like says something and says, hey, pass this on, and then they say a whole thing of like whatever they're trying to like communicate to the next person, and then that person passes it on to the next person, that person passes it on to the next person, that person passes it on to the next person. By the time it gets to the ends of the lines, it's a whole completely different story. You ever heard of that? That's pretty much what we do, man. Somebody tell us something, we just like butcher it, bro. We just like add our own little twist into the story that we got told. The game of telephone, aka the media. Right? It's a legit thing. Teachers have students do that just so they can see how stupid we are, I guess, as humans, to retain information and like be accurate of what we're saying. We're like not smart enough to just retain exactly what we hear, man. It sucks. That's why we need to write shit down, bro. Because we're not smart enough to like remember things clearly. The game of telephone. I didn't know that's what it was called. That's really cool. It's like I do have good memory, but it's like for the most random things that happens in my life. I can remember very old, like, you know, childhood memories that I have, but honestly I can't even tell you what I ate for breakfast like yesterday. Something weird about that, how my brain works. It's like it's all foggy, bro. But then there's some parts that I can remember clearly and just know exactly what things happen, but yeah. Yo, Nax, no shiny yet. No shiny, man. We're gonna get to 11,000. What's up? Any luck for you? Damn, this is taking longer than I thought. Yeah, man. Me too. Hell yeah. We're about to get to 3,000 on hard gold and 11,000 on gold version. That's insane. I just been talking a lot of conspiracy theories and a lot of crazy things today. I don't know why. It all started with Pokemon, I swear to God. This all started with me talking about Pokemon. No luck for you? That sucks. It's crazy. I'm replaying Pokemon Black. Sick. Did you just start today? Hell yeah, man. I beat Pokemon White, but I definitely want to keep replaying those games because I forgot what happened in that game. Shiny. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Kurum. Hell yeah. That's sick. Good luck. That's going to be sick. I still have Pokemon Black 2, and I'm just still trying to catch a shiny, what's this dude called? The water type. What's his name? Oshawott. I always forget his name. I'm trying to get a shiny Oshawott. And I'm gonna replay the whole thing. I played Pokemon White, but I'm trying to do Black 2 and just trying to replay it. I forget mostly what happens in that game, like in games I play, unless I play it a lot of times. But hell yeah, I'm looking forward to playing those games again. I love how you can get a Lucario early in those games. Riolu. It's like very rare in the grass, but you can legit get like a Lucario in the start of the game, which is sick. $10,900, let's go. 100 more to go. Let's go. What's the craziest conspiracy theories you guys ever heard in chat? If anyone is listening to my all the things I said today. You ever got told like something crazy? As a kid, my parents in Puerto Rico, they said there's like something inside the mountain. Like there's weird things around like inside the mountain in Puerto Rico. And legit as a kid, they told me that. And Chupacabra. Have you guys ever heard of that? I love how Kyurem is not shiny, locked in Black 1 and White 2. White 1. Nice. I didn't even know it was shiny in Black 2 and White 2. I didn't know that. That sucks. Why would they like shiny hunt these legendary Pokemon? It's so trash, bro. They gotta stop locking, like shiny locking anything. Like who does that hurt? You know, why are they locking them? Who is it hurting, bro? That is the strangest thing, I think, when they like shiny lock starters, shiny lock legendary Pokemon. I'm like, why in the world are they doing that? How is this benefiting anybody? It just makes people not want to like shiny hunt that Pokemon, and just makes people want to play that game less. If anything, right? Yeah, like the starters, right? Like, dude, that's the first thing I was trying to do. That's the first thing I was trying to do, was get a shiny starter. It said no, you can't get a shiny starter in this game. I was like, wow, off to just a badass start. Like bad in like the opposite sense of good. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't know why they do that. I guess they want people to just play the game or something. I don't know what it is, man. They gotta stop doing that. Like, I know Legends A through Z is gonna be the same thing too, which is sad. You're probably gonna have to hatch some eggs in order to get the shiny starters. Same thing with Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, you couldn't get shiny starters as well. You have to hatch the eggs. It sucks, man. You have to catch a Ditto. If you don't have like the other counterpart of the game, you have to catch a Ditto and then just make it happen. I usually get the starter and shiny hunted by breeding and hatch it. Yeah, when it's shiny lock, that's what you have to do, unfortunately. Like, it sucks. I mean, the only good thing about that is that you can sometimes do Masuda method. If you catch like a Ditto or that female Pokemon or male Pokemon in a different country of language, and you can Masuda method and potentially get the shiny Pokemon faster. That's the only good thing about that. But other than that, like, if you don't have access to like a foreign copy of Pokemon, or if you don't know any friends from a different country, you're kind of have to do full odds, like hatching eggs. I remember hatching eggs in Sword and Shield, and I filled up so many boxes. I was trying to get a Munchlax, and I filled up so many boxes, bro, with Munchlaxes. And it took me hours, man, hours upon hours, just riding that bike back and forth. And I gave up. But I did hatch other Pokemon, but I just couldn't get lucky with Munchlax. But yeah, it sucks, man. 200 resets. Dang. That's not bad. So do you just hatch all the eggs in your party and then just reset? Is that what you do? And then the cool thing about it is that you could hatch the eggs faster if you have a Pokemon with that ability. I forgot, it's like a fire ability. And then you can hatch the eggs faster, which is cool. You can do little things like that. Speed up the process and stuff. Dude, reset. I don't want to see my ugly Typhlosion anymore. No, I was kidding. Exactly. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Yeah, man. Hatching eggs. I haven't hatched eggs for shiny in a long time. It's been years. I've just been doing full odds. I mean, the last shiny Pokemon I got, legit, the last one was a shiny Ditto. And it wasn't full odds because I was playing Pokemon Let's Go and I already caught like every Pokemon in the Pokédex, and I was using lures, so I was getting really good chances of getting a shiny Ditto. So it's kind of broken. It was kind of annoying because I had to ride Taurus and spin to hatch the eggs. Yeah, was that Pokemon Sun and Moon, or is that Pokemon White? That sounds like Sun and Moon right there. Come on. Come on. Yo, Akuma, what's up, man? How's it going? Any luck shiny hunting? What's up? Yeah, Sun, Ultra Sun? Yeah, I played that. Like, I know a little bit of it. No luck? Dude, me either, man. I'm like gonna hit 11,000 today. It's bad, man. I have one person in my Discord who's catching legit a lot of shiny Pokemon. He's getting super lucky, but he's not catching the... He's not really getting lucky in the sense that he's not catching the shiny Pokemon he wants, but he's getting other Pokemon, like in the wilds. But yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, I've been trying. Oh, Deoxys, sick. You have a Deoxys avatar, nice. I've been trying, man. I haven't given up. I've been doing this game Monday through Thursday. 3 hours. Do a little bonus. But yeah, it's not easy, man. Shiny hunting. Sometimes you get stuck like this. It's inevitable. Yeah, I haven't played Sun or Moon or Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon in a long time either. That's another game I still have to complete. I started it. I put like a lot of hours into it, but I just haven't beaten the game. Dang it. That's pretty cool that you're still playing the 3DS though, Nex. Like, I don't really see a lot of people playing the 3DS in chat. That's pretty sick. There's like a lot of spin-off Pokemon games on the 3DS. Like Pokemon Rumble, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. Like, the 3DS is so badass. It has so many like good games too in general. Like, not even Pokemon games. Yeah, right, dude? I was stuck on the 3DS for a long time. I was playing the Shin Megami games, Zelda, Mario Kart, like Mystery Dungeons, Fire Emblem. Like, dude, I can go on, man. Luigi's Mansion was sick. Yeah, I got stuck on the 3DS for a while. That's all I played. I was playing all the different type of Pokemon games too, the mainline ones. It just sucks. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like, when you turn on the 3D, it kind of lowers the frame rate. That's the only thing I didn't like. Because the 3D function actually looks pretty nice in some games. But yeah. I wish I was that dedicated. One console, right? Dude, that's me right now though, for sure. I'm like I'm switching up so many times. I'd be going on like my PlayStation Portable, then I go to my like GameCube, and then I go to my freaking computer. I'm all over the place. Go to my Game Boy Color. I can definitely, like, back in the day, I was just playing 3DS because I get stuck on it, but it's like, I love having old consoles because, like, you play one thing too much and then you get tired, then you can jump into another thing and just, you know, dedicate some time in that, and it's really cool. I'm kind of like that. Sometimes I abandon my consoles, but then next thing you know, that's the only console I play for a little while, and I'm just back and forth. Come on. My fan just turned off by itself. Not shiny. You're not good enough. Away. Away with you. You're ugly. You don't sparkle. Yeah, the 3DS is sick. The DS, sick as hell as well. They made a lot of good games on the DS, believe it or not. Such a sick console as well. I want to get the original Shin Megami Strange Journey on the DS. It just costs a lot of money. But there's like a lot of cool games to collect on the DS. I got Strange Journey Redux for the 3DS, which is like a remastered of that game. And it is beautiful, man. The game is so sick. That's like one of my favorite Shin Megami games ever. I kind of like the story. I like how everything is, man. It's just so like hardcore. Oh, really? Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, right? Oh, yeah, of course. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm thinking about replaying P4 or maybe Nocturne. Hell yeah. Both of those games. Which console are you going to play P4 on if you were to play it? Persona 4, man. I love Persona 4. It is so funny, dude. I love the characters. It's just so, like, funny. You have a good time playing that game for sure, dude. I played it on the PS Vita. I love playing it on like the original console, the PS Vita, but actually it was on like PlayStation 2. That's the original console actually. But yeah, I can buy Pokemon Black with just 3 USD. Are you kidding me, man? Is that like an official copy? Is that an official copy? Because that's insane. What? I'm not sure. Part of me wants to get the Platinum on P4G on PS4 version, but I also picked up the PS2 version, which I kind of want to try. Yo, that is sick. That is so sick, hoodie. Dude, I am all about that. Hell yeah. I got, I believe it's Digital Devil for PS2. I can show you, hold up. I don't know if it's Digital Devil or something else. Yo, this is my prized possession right here, man. This is the box version of Digital Devil. Look how fucking beautiful that looks. Like, yo. It's in good shape too. This game is freaking sick for the PlayStation 2. I still want to get more games, man. Yeah. I still want to get more games for the PS2 and like you know, increase my collection. Dude, Shin Megami is my thing, bro. Persona, I'm not the biggest Persona like fan, but I do like some Persona games. I do. I have it for the Switch, I have it for the PlayStation, and I have it for the PC. I love the music. Actually, one of the songs, the boss battle song, I had it as a ringtone on my phone for like a long ass time. Yeah, Nocturne is sick, man. I love the DLC that you like meet up with Dante from Devil May Cry. It is so sick, man. I love how like the creator of Nocturne, he loved Dante Devil May Cry so much that he wanted to collab with him. So sick. HD remaster on sale for 15. Yo, that's sick. Hell yeah. That's not bad at all, man. Yeah, having it on PC it's so good just because you could like increase the graphics and just have everything run like super smooth. I have the PS2 version, but still low-key want to cop it. Me too, man. I rebuy games all the time, bro. Same thing with like Kingdom Hearts. I have Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories for the PS2, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 1 for the PlayStation 2. I have the same thing on my PlayStation, I have the same thing on my Xbox, and I have the same thing on my like PC. I bought that game so many times. It is like so bad, bro. It's so unhealthy. I'm just too much of a fan, man. Like, if I'm able to play that game on a different console, I probably will rebuy the game, most likely, and do it. It's not good. It's not good for my wallet, my bank account, but if I could, man. It's the same thing with Skyrim, right? You can get Skyrim legit on any console you want. It's like, back in the day, like, people would rebuy Skyrim so many times. The P4 remake? Hell yeah. Yeah, I would love to get like the DS Shin Megami games, because that's the one I really want. Strange Journey for the DS. That's like one of my favorite ones, my favorite game. But I do have it's called Soul something. Soul something for the DS or 3DS, I mean. I forgot the name of it. It's a Shin Megami game. You probably know the name off the bat. Soul Hackers. It's called Soul Hackers. There you go. I did play that for a while. Yep. I got the new one too for the PlayStation 5. I have Soul Hackers, the new one, but it's not as good if you play that one. I have Persona 3 Reload on my computer. Yeah, man, I love Shin Megami, bro. Legit, like, the coolest freaking game ever. I have Shin Megami 5 Vengeance for PlayStation 5 for the Switch. Haven't played the 3DS games at all. I'm definitely interested in playing those. You should, man. They are so good. Strange Journey Redux for 3DS. It is sick. You're gonna have a great time, man. It is beautiful. Gonna start up and continue my 6 time crystal starter shiny hunt. Damn, bro, for real? Good luck, man. Hell yeah. I wish you all the luck in the world, man. That is on Game Pass, I believe. Persona 3 look interesting. Yeah, it was, or it is on Game Pass still. I know SMT 4 is only on 3DS. Yeah, Persona 3 Reload is beautiful, man. And then the original is so sick for the PlayStation Portable. Or if you have a PSP Go or whatever way you can play it, I recommend it, man. I first started playing Persona 3 originally on the PSP. And it looks freaking beautiful. Still to this day, if you pick it up and play it, it looks so nice, man. It will kind of like blow your minds. Like, why does this old console, like, why does everything look so nice? It makes no sense. But hell yeah, man. The remake, Reload, looks beautiful, bro. The main menu looks beautiful. Like, they freaking made that game look so nice. Like, hell yeah. I got it on special, so I like saved a lot of money. I should definitely play some of those games, man, on stream, right? Now that we're talking about it, it's like, why am I not doing that right now? Or like eventually, I should definitely do that. It's like one of my favorite companies. Like, I did get Persona 5 for the Switch, but honestly, like, I played a couple hours into it, but it's not my cup of tea too much, 100%. But I definitely want to give it another try and get into it. Cause Pokemon is the shit. That's why. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy. You know that for real. Like, that's facts. Factual. Did you try Royale or the original P5? Yeah, I did. I think I got Royale for the Switch because it was like on special, and that's the one I tried. The original P5, I did play that one. I don't know if it's on the PlayStation, on my PlayStation, or somewhere else, but I did play that too. Or I think I got them both on like Switch, I believe. But hell yeah, I gotta replay it, man. I know it's a good game. I know it's a good game, so trust me, man. Like the music, I love the music on like Persona games. It goes hard, bro. You just want to dance while you play. Gonna get at least one of each, like a boss. Hell yeah, bro. Sick. I did Royale Run on the Switch. I had the original version of SMT5 on the Switch when it was exclusive, and that game ran terrible. Yeah, like it runs good. It runs okay. I think SMT 5 runs, of course, worse, and then SMT Vengeance, it's not gonna run like the PS5. Hell no, bro. And then they charge you almost the same price for the game on the Switch, which is like a like downgrade. So don't get these games on the Switch, man. Like, I learned my lesson too. I think it's amazing to have these games on the Switch, but at the same time, it's like, is it really gonna like be playable 100%, you know, when you can play it on something better? Yeah. And they add so much features, they add so many things that they have to really downgrade it, and it sucks, man. It really does. I low-key wanted to get Raidu on Switch too, but I'ma just get it on PS5. I think on the Switch too, it should run beautiful, but you never know. But I'm definitely gonna get it on like computer or PS5 for sure. But I feel, hopefully, man, the Switch 2 just runs good, man. Like, it should technically run really good, but we'll see. I think, of course, it's gonna be way better than the Switch. The Switch is like, what, 15 years old by this point? 10, 12 years old, I don't know. That thing is like super old, so it makes sense that games are not running really well on that anymore, you know? So, but hell yeah, you know, like Raidu for sure, I'm gonna get that on PC or PS5. And I never played the original on the PS2. So it's gonna be kind of fun. I already saw little clips of it and I just fell in love, man. I love that. Such a sick game. I heard the original was just like, it kind of ran terribly. Like there was a lot of things where it just was really slow or something. The game is hella expensive on the PS2. Oh, damn. So rip, can't collect that. Yeah, man, I was trying to collect the Dog Hack collection for the PS2 too, and it's just, there's like some games that are like good price. They're not that bad. But the last one that they made is just like $200. So it's hard to have the complete collection of that. It sucks, man. Collecting like the original games, it just sucks. It just gets more expensive, which is, it makes sense. It does make sense, but damn. I'm happy I got like Heart Gold. I don't have to worry about that anymore, so. But yeah, man, I think if you want an original game, you should just get it now before it just gets even worse. Because 5-10 years from now is just going to be times 5, times 10 the amount. It's definitely not going to be cheap. And sometimes out of nowhere, games just skyrocket in prices. So if you're looking for some games, you should get it now, man. I think the Xbox 360 games just went up in price, like all of them. And I bought like, not so long ago, I bought like a bulk of Xbox 360 games in a box for super cheap. And I have like really good games in there, like Red Dead Redemption, like Call of Duty games, and like Final Fantasy games and stuff like that. But yeah, man, you should definitely get things while they're cheap, because I think PS4 games were cheap too, right? And they're kind of like getting a little expensive now too. But yeah, it's happening already. Are you getting more DS capture cards and maybe a Soul Silver? Would be dope to see you multi-hunting hard gold. I already have a Soul Silver, but I will definitely need another capture card, of course. Yeah, to do it. If I were to get a different capture card, I'm gonna modify my 3DS, because they're like $70 to get the little like thing, and I'm gonna do it myself, just cause like the 3DS capture card, like the whole console and it being modded as a capture card costs a lot of money. It's like $400-$500. So I'm definitely gonna do that myself. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but hell yeah, that would be sick. I'd love to do that. But yeah, I have like some 3DS that I have in my drawer that I can like potentially break. I hope I don't. But I'm gonna open them up. Like, they're in good condition too, man. It's kind of sad. I don't want to potentially break anything, but I am gonna do it though, eventually. Yeah, I'm trying to hop on the 360 wave before they get too expensive. Yep, exactly. I got like an original Xbox 360 console, and I have the Elite. And yeah, I love my shit, man. I love it. I'm happy I got it super cheap too. Yo, Trench, what's up, my man? ¿Qué pasa? Have you been shiny hunting recently? I was here earlier, but my girlfriend kicked me off. Oh, damn. All good, man. You gotta please the girl, man. I understand that. Shiny hunting a bit last night, got nothing. Damn, bro. Same here, man. It's been a desert for me. Did she take the switch back too? Are you grounded right now? Are you using the computer without permission? No, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm totally just kidding, man. Oh, damn. The Trenchmeister. Hell yeah. He's the man. I am everywhere. I'm inevitable. I'm there behind you when you eat food. And when you go to sleep at night. Oh, my bad. I just put plus. You would never be me. Dude, I've actually started making money, man. I actually started making money again on this thing, gambling. I'm rich. I got 1 peso in my name. I can get a large drink at a fast food restaurant. No, man, not even. I'm at like 100,000, 200,000 or something. That's all I got right now. I'm trying to build it up. 200. $666. Let's see if I lose it all right now or if I get something. If I double my money. Trench thinks he's superior because he single hunts while I multi hunt. He's right. I mean, that's hardcore, man. Like, legit, I'm not even doing that right now just to kind of speed things along, but it's hardcore, man. It's respectable, especially in like these old games. I swear the chances of you getting a shiny in like the Game Boy Color Pokemon games are just like way harder, man. It's just like, it's crazy. It's like legit, like Legend said he faced 50 times. He's been doing it for a long time, man. He's a veteran. Oh, let's go. Just won some money. $500,000. Hell yeah. Yo, that Tangela though, man. You've been hunting Tangela for like a year, right? Dude, I got lucky, man. Okay? I got lucky, hoodie. I got lucky, man. I don't know what happened there, bro, but I got so lucky. Because I'm playing Pokemon Gold, and this is taking me forever, dude. So, I'm suffering now for that. The universe is like, oh yeah, I'll give you this one, but let me have you suffer for like another month or so. 10 months now? Damn, Tangela. And at least you saw one Tangela. It escaped, but at least you saw one of them. But it's crazy. It builds character, maybe. Yeah, maybe. It kind of builds discipline, maybe, too. But yeah, it's that determination, bro. It's that will, bro. If you never quit, you're gonna get it. So it's respectable, at least. If anything, it's respectable. $46, but sounds about right. The price you pay to be a shiny hunter, man. You gotta do a lot of resets. You gotta have a lot of patience. Yeah, sometimes I'm just shiny hunting and I feel bad, like, instead of spending time with my girl. But she does her own thing too. But it just takes so much time, man. When you do this off stream, it's crazy. Damn, so sad I got in so late. You're good, man. Tomorrow's another day. We got no shiny, so you haven't missed anything. I went like on a crazy tangent about like conspiracy theories and just like, you know, people. They just brought back like the dire wolf. They just manipulated like wolf DNA, and they brought back dire wolves. They legit have like little baby dire wolves. Like, scientists are crazy. But I got like in a whole tangent about a lot of things, man. So it was lucky you weren't here. I would have blown your mind, man. Yeah, man, legit. From Game of Thrones. Scientists are crazy, man. They're manipulating DNA, bro, and they're bringing back things. Seeing this conspiracy. Damn, I can't see it. Hold up. See this conspiracy about they dug up Gilgamesh, Dave. Yeah, they do a lot of things about the Bible. They go back to locations in the Bible and they legit find things, man. Yeah, it's insane, bro. Dude, I've seen a lot of things like that. Like, that's just insane, man. It's crazy. The same scientists are trying to bring back mammoths. Yep, exactly. You know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, that's the next one they're gonna bring back, bro. We legit are gonna have a Jurassic Park in no time. And we're gonna have like this, you know, these extinct animals in a whole zoo eventually where you can visit and you can see like saber-tooth, like freaking cats and all these things. Like I can see that happening, like, for sure, 100%. If humans can make money off of something, they're gonna make money off of something. It's not about science, man, at the end of the day. It's about somebody getting rich. And probably in like the future, you can have your own little pet saber-tooth or whatever. Your own pet dinosaur, just imagine. Like 30 years from now, you can have like a small little dinosaur as a pet. That'll be insane. Right? We're gonna have like the Colosseum, like the Greek Colosseum. There's gonna be people fighting dinosaurs. I don't know, man. I think because they have like relatives of that, and it's like there's one species of wolves, I guess, that's like close to like the dire wolves, their ancestors or whatever, and then they're able to like manipulate the DNA. So they had the host, they had like a living thing, and they're able to do that. So I don't know, man. I think it's because of that. I didn't get too deep into it, but yeah, I just saw like a thing. Those big ass wolves, what the fuck are they gonna do with those? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's just the ability that they have to actually do something. They're gonna do it, you know? It's like they had the ability to clone sheep, and they did it. If they have an ability to do something, scientists, they're gonna freaking do it. Just cause. Conquer Westeros. That. Did you see George R.R. Martin held one of the direwolves? No. I did not see that. That's crazy. Who's George R.R. Martin, though? Let me look it up real quick. Is that the creator of Games of Thrones? Let me see. Game of Thrones. I was right. Nice. That was before I looked it up. I'm just like, wait. Let me connect two dots together. Yeah, that's insane, right? What a small, crazy world we live in, man. There's things like that happening. I never watched Game of Thrones, by the way, so you can give me a benefit of a doubt for not knowing that. I actually never watched Game of Thrones. And I heard it's amazing, too. No shinies. Damn, man. Another day, no shinies. Best TV series there was and probably ever will be. Dang. That's nuts. How many seasons of that did they have? We don't talk about the last season, but I'm sure the books are also killer. What's better, the books or the show itself? I know most likely it's the books, but... Yeah, I never watched it. I probably could watch it. But there's so many shows I still have to watch. I still have to watch Attack on Titan, so... Last season was speaking to the last episode. Oh, okay, really? They kind of messed it all up. That sucks. Books are different, but probably will never be finished. Okay, so there wasn't like an ending, a real good ending, right? Damn. One on green. So yeah, I gotta still find Attack on Titan. I gotta see how I can purchase like the whole season. It's just 4 seasons, so I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. But why did it change my avatar? Oh, cause I resetted my computer. I was trying to reset some stuff and change settings. Yeah. So we're back to default pretty much. George R. R. Martin is taking forever with the next book, and there's supposed to even be one more after that. But he's old. Oh, is that why we have no cash? Yeah, exactly. I lost my almost 100 million. Yeah. We're starting from scratch, man. Yup. It's the price you pay for like a computer that runs good. Did he start some other series as well? That's crazy, man. He's still alive. He's still making books. That's pretty amazing. Indeed, and it flopped. Damn. And yet he doesn't continue GOT. Almost at 11K. Let's go. I think he rode himself into a corner. Jesus. So yeah. And people not liking the ending of the show probably has him stuck on what to do. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. I think he should just create his own thing. Whatever makes him happy, whatever he feels how the story should go, and just forget everybody, man. He should just do... If he's old, man, and he's still creating a book, he should just create it from his heart. Forget what people think. Honestly. There's gonna be someone out there who's gonna like it, so... It's like people want things to be different with their own kind of like perspective. They want to just change the story to whatever they think it's like, you know, should be good or whatever. But it's stupid, man. 11K, let's go. Nothing's ever perfect. If he just writes from the heart, he just enjoys it, and just forget about the show, forget about everything. Like, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just create whatever I think would suit me. That's it. Oh man, we're already at the 3-hour mark. Alright, so we can do a bonus of 20. So I'll do 22 more right now. Let's see what happens. The bonus hour. No, man. No. No, I was just saying that. No, it's just gonna be probably maybe 10 more minutes or so. I'm just gonna get to 11,024. No, that was me. I did say bonus hour. That was definitely me. You're good. So pretty much for me to get 500 encounters in Pokemon Gold, I'll have to reach 11,024. So I'm not officially at 500 encounters yet. So I still have a little bit more to go. I kind of like to do 500 encounters on Pokemon Gold, and whatever I get for hard gold, I take it. I'm not really trying to be anywhere specific. Hard gold is just a bonus. I gotta bounce. Work is getting crazy. Have a good luck with the shine outs. Thank you, man. Thank you for chilling, hanging out, bro. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully work doesn't stay busy and crazy. Good luck, man. Peace. Who is that lady? A lot of people use that lady, man. Who is she? It's just the famous emote, I guess. Dude, I think she got banned for like a week on Twitch for running a red light on stream. Like, what do you mean a red light? Shiny Squirtle never falls. Let's go. And saying the no word. Oh man. Damn. It's like once you get really famous on Twitch, like literally ran a red light. Oh, well, she was driving and okay. Dang. She does RL, I'm guessing. Damn. And people caught her and just got her ass in trouble. That's like illegal, so you can't like do things like that, I guess. That's crazy. I think she said the N-word, but I don't know if she got banned for that. Wow. No, she streamed it, bro. Wow, that's crazy. That's not the craziest thing in the world, you know, but that's not the craziest thing in the world. If she did it on purpose, I guess it's more crazy, but like, come on, man. Like, But I guess she's doing illegal things, and she's, you know, that's not a good thing to do. Twitch is pretty much a sponsor to anybody who like Twitches, so it's like a partnership in some way or form. So of course anything you do will make them look bad too, so I could kind of see some stuff. But anyways, dude, my boy Bobby Big Balls got banned from tournament for like a month for drinking and driving live. Okay, that's pretty crazy right there. She literally was making jokes about running the red light. Okay. She was asking for it. She was legit asking for it. The girl from the emote that Stills just did, that's like going like this with her head. That lady. That one. She looks so innocent too. She looks so innocent. That sucks. She looks like a really humble person and stuff. She kind of fine though, not gonna lie. Well, I don't know who that is. Yeah, me either, man. It's the first time I hear about her. I just know that I've seen that so many times, that emote, so I'm just like, I can't escape her. She's everywhere, bro. Is she still on Twitch right now? Or is she like still banned or something? Got that Asian persuasion though. What can I say? True, true. She might be back on Twitch now. Okay. So she just does like RL, I'm guessing. She doesn't do video games or anything. This was a while back. Okay. Old news. Old drama. Crazy. Yeah, once you get more famous on Twitch, you really can't do anything. Like, you gotta be careful, bro. You're walking on eggshells, pretty much. Especially if you have like sponsorships and everything. Like, you gotta watch your words, man. Yeah, I don't think she does. I'm not sure. I've only seen her do IRL though. Oh, okay. I used to watch IRL streamers all the time. I used to watch like the crazy people though, like Ice Poseidon. And that dude's nuts, man. He's funny as hell though. He's crazy. He does the craziest things, man. I know you guys know about Ice Poseidon for sure. He like walked and like he like woke up dead ass in the morning, or he just stayed awake. Then he walked into a group of people who were trying to go to work, and he pretended to be employed by those people, and he like recorded the whole thing. And like they took his ass into a building, and like they got him to work, and then somebody like figured it out and was like, hey, who are you? And so he just left. He just walked away, bro. That was like the craziest thing ever. That is so random. Like, people were just staring at him when he was just there in the group, and he was just acting like he was one of them, like somebody hired him. Dude, dead ass. It's on YouTube. So I used to watch people like that, man. Yeah, man. It's so random. I like, that is entertaining for me, man. But yeah, that's why I watched him. He would do the craziest things. There'll be like stalkers that will stalk him too. There was this guy named Asian Andy, and he legit stalked him. He followed him everywhere he went. Because of course, if you're an IRL streamer and you're like walking around anywhere, people are gonna know your location, so they can like legit be right next to you and follow you around. It's crazy. You getting to 3K? Let's just go to 3K, man. Let's go to 3K. We're like right there, so I'm gonna go to 3K, man. Yes. I'm gonna do it. That's it, bro. Forget about it. Forget about it. Thank you, man. I'm not expecting anything, but if something happens, I get a shiny, it's gonna be amazing. Let's go. Let's go to 3K. For real, being an IRL streamer as a woman is probably... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. That is so dangerous. Yeah, bro. If I was, like, an IRL streamer and was famous as a woman, I'll be carrying around, like, a some sort of weapon, some sort of something, man. And I'll just be with friends or something. Especially the fine ones. Oh yeah, man. There's a lot of creeps, bro, who have nothing else better to do but to stalk women and, you know, do all sorts of things, the unholy things. But yeah, that's not safe at all. Yeah, like if you're really famous, you gotta just get a bodyguard. Like legit, if you're a woman, like anything could happen, bro. Like we're living in a crazy world. Like yeah, just have something, some sort of security, you know. There was this one stream sniper who was starting chasing these 3 women streamers, saying I'ma kill y'all because they didn't want to take a selfie with him. Yo, what? Yo, that's freaking crazy. That sounds like something from New York. Was that in New York or something? Or California? Holy crap. Was that with what the... Oh my god. Valk. Jesus. That's insane. If you get it on camera, bro, this guy could get charged. He can definitely get charged, bro. That's not... You know, cops will come, bro. They'll take his ass. That's crazy. Oh, man. I think I heard of her. I don't know anybody else though. Oh shoot. Yo. Man, you guys are crazy, bro. Oh my god, bro. So good. So good. Tasty. Is this the reason why you got in trouble with your girlfriend, Trench? Because of this kind of thing, or? I'm just kidding. Somewhat. Yeah, like if your girl ever asks you, hey, does she look pretty? You always gotta say no. She's freaking ugly. No matter who it is. It's a test. She know I got that. Oh man. Dang. Like no man, she's butt ugly, bro. Hell no. No way. She's gross. You can never say things that can potentially put you in danger. Only to the homies you can share information like that, but yeah. Yeah, man. I think every girl, every female, you know, anyone you date, you know, yeah, she knows about it though. She's like, uh-huh, you're looking at that girl, weren't you? She was with a girl before she was with me. Okay, well, so she kind of knows. You converted her. That's a really good thing. That's badass. You were the guy, bro. That's sick. Respect to you, man. Dang. You know how much of like, you know, a diss, like if you're with a girl and then she like converts to females, that sucks, man. You were the guy who just made her hate men, or just made her like not like men. That really sucks. But that's a good thing, man. You got the opposite thing going for you. Yeah, that's horrible. That's like such a bad shot to your ego. Man. Yeah, bro. I would hate to be that guy, bro. You will never forget that too. I mean, they do show that in shows, and like they do little things like that, you know, and like funny programs and stuff. I don't know if they did that on Friends. Did they do that on Friends? They had an episode about like I don't know. I think it was on Friends. But yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Let's go. Got 21 more. It's a lot more common for girls in my generation to be like that. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? I get you, fam. Straight up. But shit, we gotta do what we gotta do to survive. You could only be who you are, man. Like, honestly, there's different types of people, different types of guys, different type of girls, you know, like, sometimes girls hate men just because they had a bad experience with another dude that was just like, you know, not about it. But, you know, it's crazy, man. People are their own people, you know. They can do whatever they want at the end of the day. But yeah, can't really judge anybody. Like, it is what it is, man. We have so many different types of people out there in the world. Like, who cares what people do in their personal life and whatever they want to do, you know? Like, I don't. I think now in this day and age, like, we have so many different types of things, like different people, different like communities, so many different things, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, people believe in whatever they want to believe in, literally. Like, as a bisexual male, I agree. There you go. At the end of the day, if you're a good person, bro, that's all that matters. Like, you're just cool. Everything else, like, who cares, man? Like, why are there protests about, like, you shouldn't be this way? Like, who are you, man? Like, just let people be who they want to be, bro. Life is too short. I think you should focus on your own life and, you know, who cares? People are going to do what they want at the end of the day. Even people who say they're like this person, they're probably not that person, and they're just going to do whatever they want in, like, the shadows. So, who cares? Honestly, like, I already said this a lot of times. If I had like a kid and they're gay, I wouldn't care. I think my dad was more kind of like old school, so he was really just, he didn't like any of that. I had a stepsister, which, you know, she went to her little phase, started dating girls, and my dad was so disappointed. My dad was hella disappointed, bro. He's so old school, man. And so, at the end of the day, bro, if I have a kid and they do whatever the hell they do, that's my kid. I'm gonna love them 100%. That's my blood. I don't give a crap, bro. I really don't. Life's too short, man. And to hate your own, like, flesh and blood, your own spawn, that's sad. I'm looking at these old clips on my channel. Nice. Some of these stream titles go so hard. Let's go, 15 more Pokémon. I usually don't care what number I stay on Heart Gold, but forget it, man. We're close to 3,000, so it is what it is. We're pushing forward. If I get a shiny right now, though, I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's go. What happened? Back when my main category was Emerald. Good times. Damn. That's sick. I think I played Emerald on here just for bonus hunts. Because before I used to just switch games for the bonus hunt. But I don't think I did an official hunt for Emerald yet. But hell yeah. I'm kind of stuck at Rayquaza right now for Emerald, so I'm right there. I haven't played that game since, man. I'm just in front of Rayquaza. I'm just trying to shiny hunt it. I gotta do that one on stream eventually, because a lot of people, it was Black Rayquaza versus Shiny Totodile. I think that's what happened. I did a little poll. So yeah, people want to see that, so I gotta definitely do that soon. That's gonna be a good hunt. It's so crazy on Emerald too, man. You gotta prepare and everything. Yeah. I used to legit just play other games, man. Yeah, right? Good times. It's crazy how like you just change over time, you do things differently, but hell yeah. It's a good change. As long as you're having fun and people are just having a good time. Let's go. Dude, 10 more? Damn, that's going by so quickly. Damn, Daniel. Back at it with the wet buns. Yo, if you're down to play Ultimate today, man, I'm down. I show you a clip of me killing my Bagon phase. Dude, I think so. You can re-show it though. You can definitely re-link it. But I feel like you did show me something like that before. I kind of have like the faintest memory of you showing me something. I know at first you were showing me a lot of stuff. I was like, yo, what? Do it. Do it now. Do it. Join the dark side. $2992, sick number. Let me bet like my $500,000 and see if I get lucky or if I lose it all. Let's see if I can make $1 million, or am I gonna be flat broke? When I'll ask for, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna play with you yesterday, but I was like busy again. Oh, she doesn't have the DLCs or like unlocked any characters in the game. Oh man. That sucks. Yeah, you have to like, I forgot how you unlock them. I think you just do battles. You just do battles and they unlock. Oh dang, that sucks. If only you can just get like okay, there you go. If only you can get like a save file and just put it in there, but if it's not hacked, then you can't really do stuff like that. But hell yeah, man, I'm down to play, bro. You're probably gonna beat me. It's not that different from Melee, but I'm so down to play either way. I'm trying to get my girl to play with me, but she's stuck on Minecraft. I even asked her to play some Fortnite, and she's like, no. I was like, alright, dang. It's all good. I play Smash 4 NES. Fuck ton, but I don't know if they change it at all. Yeah, I know for the Wii U it's different, man. It's a whole different beast too. I played more of the 3DS Smash Bros than the Wii U, but it's definitely different, man. I'll be down to play any game, to be honest, and just have fun. But yeah, I wanna get good at like Ultimate and Melee, because those are like my favorite ones. The 3DS one is kind of convenient because if like you have a buddy and just you're walking around somewhere, you can just play. It's like right there. I mean, you can do the same shit with the Switch. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's portable. But anyways, I digress. Two more. Let's go, let's go. mom's even got her own Switch. That's crazy. Really? What does she play? Does she play Animal Crossing? We got 3 Switches in the house right now. But, okay. They just belong to other, like, your other family members. Damn. Nobody plays Smash Bros like that, though? Oh, she plays the Tetris. Is it the 99? Tetris 99? I play that thing all the time, bro. I play Tetris 99 all the time, bro. I love Tetris. Alright. 3,000. And right on time. 11,070. Yeah, dude. I play it. Yep. She plays the, like, the emulator one. Oh, she plays the, like, Game Boy Color one? There's one of Dr. Mario. I really like that one, too. I started playing that and getting the hang of it. With the pills. That thing is sick, man. Oh, that's sick. She plays the original, dude. My mom played Pac-Man. She, like, loves playing the original Pac-Man. She used to get my Game Boy Advance SP and she would play it for, like, a while. Yeah, I'm about to dip, though. Akuma, though, I appreciate you coming by. It was a pretty fun day. Hell yeah. Because there's, like, a 2-player mode she plays with her friends. Yo, what? That is sick, dude. Yo, she probably will whoop my butt, bro. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. If you want to play Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'll be down today for sure, man. Just let me know when you get the Switch, man. Just hit me up and we can play. Anybody who wants to play with us. Hell yeah. Have a good rest of y'all days. Good luck on your hunts. Likewise, man. Appreciate everybody here. Appreciate all the homies for hanging out. It was a fun day, bro. Tomorrow's another day. Hopefully somebody gets lucky, bro. Today, tomorrow. No, honestly, I'm the best in the house at Tetris. For real? Yo. Alright, bro. For sure. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your days, man. Appreciate y'all. Get it. Your boys.